Sorry, checking stuff real quick. What? A minute. What? Bruh! That was super cool. I gotta share that. That's actually super cool. Hold on. Someone sent me a video and it's like super awesome. Just in case someone's watching this on the playback, I'll share it. Hey, Prize. Yes, you are the first one up here because I got an extra late start. Don't know why I started. I think I just like, yeah. Anyways, someone sent me this really cool video. I want to share it. Like, it looks like an M80 or something. This is fucking cool. Like, I'm nestling it down in there. Poof! Poof! Not many things make that little poof sound. Oh, this is cute. Raquel sent this to me the other night. Oh, wait, I think you saw it already, actually. I think you were in the thing. In the chat when it did. Anywho. So, how are you, Price? Hi, Isaac. I don't know if Isaac was here for the kitty cat thing. That was pretty cute. I might share it with him. Well, technically share it both of you both here. But Raquel sent it to me yesterday, and it's so cute. And it makes me think of me if I go to a club, which I don't really go to clubs, but we know this couple. There's like 25, and they like, hey, come to the club with us. And this was like almost 2 years ago. And I was like, okay. And I realized I felt like I was like chaperoning a kid's party. It was so weird. But it was this. Let me hide this part right here. That's it away. Just looking at everyone judging. I mean, that is so me. I wanted to share that. That was cute. Ow. An owl kitty video? What? I do not know about this. Aww. I would love to see the cat. I love everybody's cats. I'd like see a cat and I instantly love a cat. Like a child. But, anywho, so how are y'all? Oh, I was gonna write the drop the little link thing. Just in case anyone wants to help. Because in a few hours, I have to go all the way to Collinsville. Oh my god. So they sent me an email. I guess to remind me that I have a speaking event there. And I found out, like, there's going to be other people there. I'm like, shit. And, like, most of them I've never heard of. There's like one. I think there's, well, I think there's two I recognize, but one really made me go, I'm so afraid I'm gonna screw up in front of her because, like, she and I kind of had some beef. And, like, I kind of ripped her a new asshole on Facebook a few months ago. So, like, fuck, she's there? No. Shit. Still making gaming videos. Very nice, very nice. Let me see. Let me check my email real quick. Oh. Now, how do I have 72 emails? Honestly. Like, how does that even happen? I always check my stuff like at least once a day. And this, give me a second. I'm trying to find the email. Is this the wrong email? This is not the right email for this. It might not be the right email for this. Which, alright, so it's gotta be this one then, right? Theoretically, it would have to be. Nope, I need the other phone. Sorry. But My personal fave kitty YouTuber are Cole and Marmalade, Lex and Cinnabon, and Butters Bean, and you'll love them. That is super. Oh, it's actually open right to it. I just had to get on the right phone. So I'm looking like, do I recognize? Okay, oh yeah. So the other one is Madison Horn, U.S. Senator candidate, and even though she's a Democrat, I don't have any beef with her. Like I got no problem with her. She ain't done nothing to me, so I got no problem with her. But one of the other governor candidates is going to be there, and I'm like, because like she stole my idea, and like kind of pretty much passed it off as her own, even though I have screenshots proving the conversation where it was my idea. And I was so pissed. I absolutely ripped her a new asshole all over Facebook. But Facebook's got me like somewhat shadow banned, so like not a lot of people saw it. She saw it. Her friends saw it. Yeah. If you're gonna tear someone a new asshole, make sure you have receipts to show. I did. But I'm like, oh my god, I'm so afraid of a screw up in front of her. I'm like, cause I already got stage fright, you know? And so, what time's this shindig start? 11:45. What time's my alarm set? To make sure I don't fuck this. 9 a.m. I might be cutting it a wee bit close. And that's actually me waking up. I should probably make that like 8:30. Not gonna lie. Probably. 8:40. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give myself a few minutes. I am terrible about hauling ass at the door. I am. That's one of the good things if I'm governor. Is that the Capitol is like 8 minutes down the street from me, and that's with shitty traffic and stoplights. I DM'd you a sample of Owl Kitty. Okay, I can't resist the sound of that, so I'm gonna go look real quick. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that is funny. All right, I'm gonna share this real quick before I go and find it. Do you ever sometimes like? All right, so on Facebook, I'm a little more myself, and on Twitter, because it's a very blue environment, I try to teeter a balance there where I don't get too red. You know, I'm not too much of anything. I'm sort of there. And the problem with Twitter is if you like something, everybody on your list can fucking see that you liked it. And I'm like, I forgot I was not on Facebook. Shit. Can't take it back now. But, yeah, here it is. When the politicians start going on about how they're going to not get YouTube mad, so I'm not going to say it. So what? The knee-jerk reaction was I found that funny. I know it sounds terrible. That was my first knee-jerk reaction is I found that funny. And I gave it a like, and then I realized, oh my god, that's Twitter. So, like, every blue person on my Twitter probably just saw me like that. Like, I should probably take it back because I'm running for office. I can't act like that's funny. So I just took it back. But, like, it's probably already out there. What's that scratching sound? Fucking scratching. Oh, thank God. I thought one animal was getting it. Oh, okay, cool. Apparently the pepper grinder sounds like a cat scratching on stuff. We're good. Oh, wait. Oh, it's the Jurassic Park kitty video. I did see that. Oh, let's jump over to someone's live stream real quick. Wait. Who? Motherfucker. I didn't write meow. I recognize. Okay, I recognize like one person in the chat. Two. I didn't know they were awake at this hour. What the fuck is that?
Celtics, Miami. I want Boston to take Boston.
Okay, I'm sending hugs to all.
What's up, Myra? I don't like Giannis. Can't stand Lopez. I don't like that.
Am I subscribed? Yeah, I am subscribed, but I'll hit notifications so that way I actually know they're on next time. So that's my bad on that. But yeah, the Jurassic Kitty cat. I love that. I love it. I have seen it before. I just didn't know I had. I didn't know what it was called. Anyway, so yeah, I am super nervous about tomorrow. So I had a bunch of talking points, and I was like, shit, well, that's not good enough. Maybe I need to make it more open. So I made another speech. They give you like, all right, so like the thing is, you got 4 minutes. You got 3 minutes to try to fucking impress everybody, and 1 minute for questions. 1 minute for questions? What? That's freaking weird. How do you get questions Q and A in 1 minute? But that's what they put. So I'm like, all right, hi, my name's Lauren McCabe. I got 3 minutes to try to wow you, so let's get into it. And I start listening to shit I'm like hoping to do, because you still have a chance to like later afterward like walk around and mingle and talk to people and answer questions they have. If you think I'm blunt and raunchy on Twitter, man, it's raining harder out there. Yeah, Seminole, Oklahoma apparently got like I think got a tornado again. I'm in Oklahoma City, so I'm not near that. For some reason, like it always goes around me. They never hit right here. I'm not trying to jinx it, but this house was built like in 1940, so it's survived like I don't math well, but like 80 tornado seasons. Say it. It's got a good roll going there. And if a tornado does like tear up the house, I hope it like just fucks up like the carport area, because we kind of need to tear that down and redo it, but nobody wants to actually tear it down. I wanted to, but they wouldn't let me. They're like, you might mess up the wires. Like, there's not a whole lot of fucking wires, dude. There's not. But whatever. So I don't know how loud that is to y'all, but it is coming down like cats and dogs out there. Yeah, I'm super afraid because like when I get nervous, I get really short of breath. So it sounds like I'm trying to talk and do heavy sprinting. So I'm like, and now I'm like more nervous because I do not want to fuck up in front of that woman I'm not like getting along with. So I'm hoping maybe if I get there early, have a chance to mingle and smile, I'll feel more settled in and I won't feel as much like I'm standing in front of a room full of strangers. Like that would be good. Can't guarantee it. I might warn them that I'm nervous. Ooh, electricity blinked. Thank God it's just a speaking event. It's not a debate. Thank God. But thank you so much, and I hope your book review goes nicely. I'm sad. Isaac Leibniz. But Isaac's cool. Hi, honey. Oh, so yeah, he sent me something super cute. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's so cute it's worth seeing again. So I'll play it for you. So, oh, I hit invite. That's not the button I was going for, and share's right next to it. You can hear that rainstorm. Holy shit. Share screen. Okay, let's do the entire screen, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it here? Fuck, where is it? Oh, okay. Oh my god, I saw the cat one. That is great. I'll show everybody this one real quick. That is so adorable. It reminds me of my cat Bob, only she's got more gray going on. Love it. I don't know who did the editing, but that's amazing. The way they edited this is amazing. That's the editing in this is amazing. Putting cat food cans in and shit. I wish I could edit that good. I wish I could. Oh, love it. Let me get back over here, make sure I'm not ignoring anyone. And also with you. Wait, I think that's a Catholic response. Sorry. Oh, shit. He said it too. Nice. Hello, Bone. How are you, cutie pie? Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to show the other one real quick. It's so cute. The Titanic one is just too fucking much, man. Oh, I love it. That is so great. That is so surprisingly great. That is just marvelous. Hey, Deranged, how are you? Oh, what do you mean you can't stay? No, don't leave me like that. You. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. Yeah, if y'all can send some love, that would be super great because it's like a $50 trip to go up there. It's still funny though. Don't ruin it. Just enjoy it for what it is, man. All right, checking on my tabs there. Oh, get some notifications. Some comments still on my photo. Not you. Love it. Awesome. Apparently, everybody's loving that Lawrence Welk shit I posted. Of all things, man. Like, my humor seems to, like, work with people, but, like, people agree with my politics, but it doesn't hit the same way. Like, my humor seems to be more relatable. I've got to find a way to make that mesh. Heck yeah! Alright, is it? Okay. Remember, don't be too out of pocket. Because oh my luck, I'll get blamed for something you said. I love how at the bottom it's telling me it's raining now. Like, no shit. No shit. I noticed this. Newsweek says the Russian media accuses the Ukraine of using black magic. What? Some weird shit. That's a weird ass accusation in the 21st century. It is. You'd think it was the 16th century with that weird ass shit. Maybe they meant figuratively speaking. I don't know. I want Bob in here. I feel like going to get Bob. An emotional support cat. Oh, I need to remind Dieter she needs to get her ass to sleep because her goofy ass is going to do testing tomorrow. In fact, yeah, hold on a second. Let me do that. I'll wait for Price to get up here so he can like chat with y'all for a second. So I can, yeah, because the other kid that lives here, like he can give my daughter a ride to go do her state testing because it's my speaking event 125 miles away fell on the same day as one of her last days of school testing. And I'm like, shit. And we can't let her miss that. Like, I don't have a lot of eyes on me, but those eyes that are on me are probably are ready to scrutinize. So, yeah. Plus, I wouldn't want to miss it anyway. So you'd like to miss it. She'd like not to have to do it. I don't blame her. Okay, so Price is taking a while, so I am going to be right back. Oh, fucking shit. Price, I swear to God.
Yo.
Anyway, be nice and polite to everybody. I will be right back. I need to go remind my daughter she's got testing tomorrow. And go talk to the boy and make sure he knows he's taking there.
Nice. All right, people. Let's party while she's gone. Let's throw all the obscenities. Let's be all raunchy in here. Let's go. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, I figured I'd come on because it's so boring where I'm at right now. Just sitting here, just chilling. Just bored out of my mind. Yeah, she's saying it's stormy over there where she's at, but it's like hot as heck over here in Arizona. So my neck is like frying to death. Come on. Sometimes my phone is a little off when it comes to doing StreamYard, so bear with me. Even though you couldn't stay long enough, but I hope you have a good night, Bone.
All right. So at least that part's under control now. Okay. Because it turns out the boy is actually on the phone with his dad right now getting the instructions of where he's supposed to go. So they're already actually working on it. I'm like, okay. Because I'm like panicking. And so I feel like I got to try to make sure everything's under control. Because I do not feel like I'm under control. Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Like, you were kind of quiet there. I'm like,
yeah. No, I'm saying I was saying that I was talking about random stuff. So I think I might have got your channel demonetized. I'm kidding.
I already turned off monetization like last year.
Yeah. Like I said, I was just joking that I was like throwing some puns around. I was being raunchy and while you were gone, just to. No, I did not. Relax.
Now I feel like I'm gonna have to rewind this and see what you said. Like,
well, there's only one person watching. Well, it's probably me just watching.
It doesn't mean that people can't watch it on the recap. And this publication
no,
called
I'm not saying
Non-Doc.
crazy.
There's a publication called Non-Doc here, and a guy named Trey Savage writes for it, and he told me that he did a little article about me being a cemetery enthusiast.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, which means he must have watched my YouTube channel to see me at the cemetery.
Yeah, like clean. Yeah, spraying down and cleaning off cemeteries.
I mean, I'm sitting here like, you couldn't have said I clean and repair headstones. You had to make it sound weird, dude. Please,
Well, did they involve a picture of you and your PJs on doing it?
I don't know. I didn't see the article, but I was like, dude, you're killing me here.
Yeah, because I'm waiting to see if they have
I
a
mean,
picture of you.
he does. He makes a career of like just
I know.
shredding Republicans a new asshole, especially when they fuck
Yeah.
up. So like him saying I'm a cemetery enthusiast, it's probably his way of giving me a jab, but not really trying to crucify me or nothing.
Well,
It's like
that's,
he's always
that's
been polite when I've seen him, shook my hand. Like
yeah.
he's always been polite to me, and I've never been mean to him. Have no intentions of it.
Well,
But I was
sadly,
like, I think it was just his journalistic way of trolling me a bit. You know.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's one thing about politics. It just goes with the territory. You're gonna get jabbed. You're gonna get everybody's gonna dig into everybody be dirt. So, like I said, I wasn't really.
I feel like a reporter should report things factually and not make them sound weird. Like cemetery
That's-
enthusiasts, you make me sound like a necrophiliac or something. Fuck,
Well,
man.
well, that's the thing. Like I said, in today's world, and I still stand by this. I told other friends this, but there is no such thing as unbiased media. It's always
Well,
going
I
to have
know,
a
but
bias.
you're like, right on her YouTube channel, she occasionally cleans up, cemeteries. That would have sounded way too nice, apparently.
Well, she doesn't care.
This gives it a weird
But-
spin. I'm like he probably goes into explanation. So
Well-
I mean, probably just didn't make. I haven't seen the article, but I'm assuming like that's probably just the headline. And
Well,
probably
I would just say
article.
just don't. I would just say just don't assume he's saying nice thing at all. Like I said, when it comes, especially the press of all things, they'll be ruthless to your life. They will.
Oh, I know. That's why I didn't give him too much shit. I'm like, you're killing me here, man. Why? Like
They'll find they'll find a picture of
Right.
you picking your nose, like scratching your butt for all they care. They will.
I don't think they quite do. I don't. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you get the point.
They wouldn't. They want to be taken somewhat seriously. That was
Yeah, but it's like,
Yeah.
but like any kind of dirt, they will find it. They will find
Oh,
something.
dirt. Yes. There's,
Oh man,
I think
I would just
No, I'm
Well,
kidding. But
but-
dang.
yeah, but to be real, I was talking to Chad because it was like storming over there, right? Well,
Oh my
it's like
goodness! All right, so
it's
everybody
like
sells. We have the British version of Price here.
yo.
Brace ourselves. Please don't get my channel canceled.
It's like,
Hi, B2. British version of Price here.
yo.
Hi,
Yeah,
how
what's
you
happening?
doing?
Hello.
How you doing, Laura? Nice to hear your voice again.
Nice to hear yours. I can barely hear you.
Yeah,
How
what's
you
happening?
doing?
Hello.
It's like your voice comes. It's like your voice is coming in and
Crap.
out.
Sorry. I'm
Did you say trap?
reverbing.
That's
Give me a
so cute.
second. Let's just do that. There you go.
Yeah,
that's better. That's better.
there we go. I was just telling Katie that it's like storming over there, but it's like a hot desert over here. So my neck's like peeling from a sunburn. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, because I walk around a lot for exercise, and so I get a lot of sunburn in the back of my neck. Like really?
Yeah, you gotta go invest in an aloe plant for real.
Oh, so it's
Like that.
over here is meh. It's like grey skies. Should I say chemtrail skies?
I cannot hear him. He is so quiet to me. Actually, hold up.
Well,
I think-
for
I
on
think-
my
I think
on my end
actually
is like
raise the volume. Hold on. Oh,
on my end is kind of coming in and out. At my end.
Yeah. It's
edit
chemtrail
mic setting.
skies.
Yeah, like I said, on my end, you're coming in and out.
Try again.
I can hear Moira perfectly.
That didn't seem to help. He's still quiet. I turned his mic up on
Hmm.
this end.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you
I hear
fine.
you.
Him, I cannot.
Oh, okay.
I kind of can. That rain is not helping. Oof, it's heavy.
Well, so Katie's telling me that you're the UK version of me. Wow, you guys have in common then already.
I'm good. Don't worry. I'm
Well-
good. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, because Katie would tell you I'm kind of blunt and honest sometimes, but I try to behave myself, or try to.
Hey, we're blunt and honest as anybody you need to be, mate. These days. Jesus.
Yep, could not
Yeah.
agree more.
So,
Well-
Moira, I mean, I did say I can't fund your governor race, but
Mhm.
I didn't catch that. What did you say?
I can't fund your governor race, but I can give you moral support.
Yeah.
Well, that's my PayPal. That can go toward like fuel and like accoutrement that isn't actually necessarily directly it's connected to the campaign.
Or
And that,
or campaign
and
ads.
that anyone can give to that one. I
What?
keep them separate so we don't break any laws.
Oh, Moira, I've been unemployed for like 2 years now.
Oh, ooh.
So, all that
Oh, okay, never
paperwork.
mind.
Yeah, don't worry.
The rain is making a weird noise out there, and I'm like,
you understand. I'm like, basically I had to quit my government job because of well, no, actually, no, it was how I lost my government job. Would you like to hear that
story
story?
time.
Let's hear about it.
Okay, how I lost my government job was, um, this was November 2019. This was before the COVID stuff started, and one of my co-workers in my team in a government job, which was a technical government job, was going, "Oh, I like how was it? Technocracy. That was it." He said, "I like technocracy." And he was espousing technocracy in a team meeting, and I said to him in this team meeting, I said, "Do you understand that technocracy always ends in genocide?" And I also said to him, and this is point blank range, "Have you read Technocracy Inc.?" And he said, "No." I said,
Yep.
"Read it." And within a week, I was sacked.
Wow.
And they
That
paid
seems
me.
excessive.
They paid me to sack me. Put it that way. And now I've run out of money.
That seems excessive for a book. Fuck.
Well, no, it's because I said technocracy ends in genocide. That was the. You're thinking about the book. I'm like saying, if you read the book, you will know that technocracy always ends in genocide,
Yikes.
which is not good because that kills a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
that's
people.
not. Genocide is never good. That's pretty much a gimme.
So yeah, that's how I lost my last job, and I haven't worked
Wow.
since. And that was like over 2 years ago.
What did I do? Blacklist you?
Oh no! I just basically dropped off the. I basically dropped off the
Bruh.
radar. Yeah, I just basically dropped off. Not got any government assistance. Not done any of that crap. I
Wow.
just dropped off the radar.
Gracious.
I just said, nah, it was going evil, and then the COVID shit happened like a month after, and I was like, I'm glad I'm not there, because when people rise up, they're gonna want to kill all my co-workers.
Wow. That's one thing about some. That's the one. That's the one thing about some people in the UK. They're very blunt about that. They don't care. They will do all kinds of crazy stuff to you.
Well, no, I'm just saying, I'm just like, nah, when they start espousing this stuff, and the thing is, the guy who espoused the technocracy stuff, he was, his wife's father was a high level civil servant, and he said, you know, give his airs and graces. The guy was a functional moron. He loved his Marvel films, and that was pretty much it. That was his god. And when
Wow.
I said, had you read this, it was like a blank fucking. I was like, no. And the thing is, so someone heard me say that, and then I'm out of a job within a week. Simple as that.
Damn.
And
Not
then
even
there's
like
then
not
then
even
there's
like a conference and have a discussion over it. Dang.
That's
there was
crazy.
that. Oh, they wanted to get rid of me anyway, so it's fine.
Uh, Usually people at least give you a hearing or something. Shit. That
I
person
was,
HR.
I was, let's just say I didn't go along with the party line.
Yeah, same here. I
You
mean,
know.
sometimes. I mean, we happen to agree on some things. Apparently, I don't tow it hard enough. I'm like, haven't had a chance to, fuckers.
Well, the thing is, they paid me off, and I lasted a couple of years, and now I'm out of cash. but that's it. I don't give a crap. I can make cash out the way, so it's fine. I'm not in the sex market before you go that
Nobody
way.
was even suggesting that. Now that you bring it up, now I'm like,
I'm just
what?
no. You know, I was just being facetious there.
Just because someone has a side hustle doesn't mean it has sex related.
See, that's what I'm saying. This I think me and B2 will get along pretty well now after this one.
I told you he's like the British version of you. I was like, oh shit.
See, like I said, I'm raunchy as well, man. I have my share of time as well.
He has to calm his tits on here a little bit,
Well,
Uh-huh.
I
especially
do
if I'm
love
running for office.
Moira. I do love your clever presentation of Patriot Games and Tom Clancy themed posters.
Well, I got those when. Okay, this handbook's better. It's mirrored.
I
Like-
do have the Patriot Games one. I don't have the other ones.
Yeah, Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger.
Yeah, there you go.
Like I
do
said,
like
I'm
them. Cool.
like I said, I'm jealous because Harrison Ford is always giving my hero. I don't care how old he is; he's always my hero.
Right, and yeah, I got those like back in the '90s when they came out on video. I got the poster from the video store.
Oh, I've got the Patriot Games one because I worked in a video shop when that came out, so I've got that one. I ain't got the other one though. I've only got one.
Well,
out
I'll
of
tell
two.
you one. I'll say one thing: he did pretty well in Patriot Games and all that, Air Force One, but even
Yes.
Han Solo. But the one film he'll always be remembered for as a household name is Indiana. Good old Dr. Jones.
Yeah, it's true.
There is no role that would ever top his iconic role that made him a
Most
household
of his
name.
roles,
Indiana.
like nobody else can top. When I found out they were having someone else play his character in newer movies, I'm like,
It's like literally impossible to really replace Harrison Ford as Indiana. And like the only person I can really
not
think
that, but like in the Tom Clancy movies, I'm like,
yeah.
wow.
Well, the funniest thing is before Harrison Ford, they were trying to cast Alec Baldwin in Patriot Games.
Oh,
Not even
they
kidding.
actually did in Hunt for October. They did actually.
Yeah, and so you couldn't do it, so they chose
I
Harrison
forgot
Ford.
about that because I feel like that's its own movie, and Alec Baldwin happens to be in it. But I don't think of him being Jack Ryan. That's Jack Ryan.
Yeah, so imagine the Hunt for Red October with Harrison Ford instead of Alec Baldwin. It'd be the same movie or same character.
Yeah. So like I consider Alec Baldwin in that movie. He did a good job, but that was a field run.
Well, I would say this: imagine they actually did do that, switch out Alec Baldwin with Harrison Ford for all those movies, like Harrison Ford and Sean Connery again, just after they did Indiana Jones 3. So imagine them back together again in a film. That'd be funny.
Price. I have a first edition of Hunt for October book signed by Tom Clancy.
Oh, nice. What book?
Hunt for October.
Oh, dope. You lucky bastard. That's dope.
Oh, it was like found it in a thrift shop.
Oh, very nice.
We call them charity shops over here, but you call them thrift shops. But yeah, it was like signed. And like,
are you serious? That's a novelty to have. Like I said, if you have something signed by the author, that's dope. That's awesome.
You can find that kind of stuff in thrift shops, and that kind of stuff is
wow. Talk about a diamond in the rough to find at a thrift shop.
Oh yeah, but the weird thing is, I got it in the thrift shop, and my dad actually walked past Tom Clancy just when he was in the military.
Oh, nice.
He walked past him in a place called Ortec.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the underwater area 51.
Oh wow. I would say my favorite. I would say my favorite Tom Clancy based game is going to be the Division series. Because me as a veteran, U.S. veteran for military.
Oh,
Um, I-
Division's good. I like Division. The Division, I like that. I've actually
yeah,
completed the first one. I
yeah. I like
completed
it because because it fits my lifestyle in real life. Because I tend to be the survivalist kind of guy. So if shit hit the fan across the world, that'd be me, one of those guys. Just wanted to survive with guns and a group of people starting up a little
it.
homestead or a survivalist place.
Did you not find that with the Division game that it actually circled back and basically the last mission is where you started in the game? That was so funny.
That is hilarious. Yeah, I did not know that. But I played the first and second one. I played the heck out of the first
Oh,
and
you
second
played the
one.
second one.
Yeah, I have both of them.
Oh yeah, I completed the first one. I haven't completed the second one, but the first one's a circular thing. But also another thing with Tom Clancy.
Hmm.
I know Moira loves Tom Clancy. Yeah, Moira, have you read Cardinal of the Kremlin? That was like the fourth one, Jack Ryan book.
Yeah.
Um,
The funny thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, Harrison Ford played in a lot of Tom Clancy movies, like
oh, you made
Patriot.
a movie of it too, as well.
Yeah.
The
Well,
thing is, the weird thing is, the book. If you actually get the first edition of Cardinal of the Kremlin, you turn into the pages, and you can learn about Russian particle beam weapons, and they take out satellites, and it's pretty messed up. I'm not a pro Russian guy and that kind of stuff. What I'm saying is, you know what people say? Yeah, we have weapons that other people don't know about. Read some of the older Tom Clancy stuff, and you may have an idea of. And when I say, the fourth book, kind of the Kremlin, um, I've actually seen the satellite photo of the actual particle beam weapon facility.
Gotcha. Okay.
It actually exists, and because I'm saying it now, when I saw it was like
Hmm.
nearly 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, 35 or 36 or 33 or I said 33. That's wrong. Um, but yeah, I saw it like 30 years ago, shall we say. Um, they still have those facilities, and all they need to do is drop a nuke in a hole and then focus it. Satellites go out, other stuff goes out. They do that other shit. That's why I think Biden is being very, very irresponsible.
Wow. Yeah. Kind of figured.
Very irresponsible, and Johnson here is being the same, basically. I'm just like,
Yeah. I would imagine so with all the things happening over there.
oh no, I'm just really, I'm pretty anti-politician at the moment. Been for a while.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I got a curious question for you. How has the war in Ukraine affected your part of the pond over there, like in the UK? How's that affected you guys?
Okay, so are you talking cost of living, or are you talking
Just in general, like what's going on? Anything affect you guys as far as what's going on with the Ukraine war and all that?
to be quite honest, all I see, I mean, as a normal person, going to the shop, that kind of stuff, I see probably a 5% increase in cost of living for food, for gas, that kind of stuff, higher. But for food, not so much at the moment. But looking at stuff, I'm budgeting for a bigger increase, like in a month.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, because I'm imagining since your guys are like literally not that far from Ukraine, I want to imagine you're probably sending some funds or sending some equipment or supplies to
Oh no,
Ukraine. To
they sent a bunch of fucking cash to them.
wow, crazy.
And and basically most of the public are saying, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Hmm.
Exactly. What the fuck are
Yes.
you doing? Because all we're doing is paying Zelensky to keep quiet on this shenanigans that's been going on. And then I
And
found out that in 2018 or 2019, there was like an omnibus thing that was passed, and part of the
Mhm.
stipulations in there was not sending money to the Ukraine or part of the Ukraine to that weird particular group that ended up
well,
messing
my
with.
my position on Ukraine in general is I really do feel for the people there. I really do hope they do fight for their country back, but we can't be spending all of our money because we need to survive ourselves. So we need to.
They don't.
Exactly. There
They're
you go.
being lied
There
to
you go,
about what
dude.
they're
There you
fighting
go.
for.
So.
There you go, dude. Sorry for misgendering you as a dude. If you're not, I'm just fucking with you, mate. I'm just fucking with you.
if I'm a woman, then I don't know what kind of voice I have. Might have. If I was a woman, my voice would be like a steroid kind of voice. I sheesh.
Some women have manly voices.
Hey, just like on Seinfeld, she had man hands. Not you, but like
I was
you're-
checking that. I was like,
you know the episode I'm talking about with Seinfeld. Where that I think it's George. He dates a woman who has like manly kind of hands. Like what the fuck? Sorry.
Oh yeah,
He
that's
should
the
be
whole
glad- he should be
like
glad he got a
it's got
date.
manly hands and stuff and that kind of yeah. I remember that one. Jesus. I need to just plug out for a moment. I need to make myself a cup
You know,
of coffee.
speaking of which, you're talking about how if you kind of misgender me as a woman or something like that. Well, there's a funny episode in Seinfeld where there's a man who actually sounds like a woman. His voice sounds like a woman's voice. One of Elaine's friends is dating some guy who has a high pitched or a high feminine kind of voice, like sounds like a woman. It's like yikes.
see, now I want to go look that up on YouTube and see if that's there. Just to,
Yeah. It's like an episode where one of Elaine's friends, she's dating this guy. His voice sounds like a woman's voice. It's funny as hell.
my.
Okay, I need to unplug for a moment. I need to go and grab myself a cup of coffee.
Alright.
Hey, if you're coming to the States, man, let's hang out. Let's chill. Show you around.
Well, I can only come to the States when Moira is governor.
True.
Why only one governor?
There you go. I'll be back.
Well,
I need to brew basically, I need to switch on the kettle and get a cup of coffee. Because if I don't, I will probably fall asleep. Back in a moment.
That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, so if you ever find that funny clip, it just shows the guy has like a woman's voice. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, I want to look that up. All right, so I got 2 YouTube things open. What are they? All right, this okay. I can do this one. Oh Lord. All
You
right,
might even recognize the actor. You might
kind of want to add that to the watch later. That looks depressing as fuck. This how your childhood died. I'm like. So
you may recognize the actor who plays the funny video. Come on. I'll send it to you because I'm looking at it myself.
Okay, that would make it easier.
Yeah, I'll find it for you.
So I'm trying to find. How do I word this?
Yeah, it's just got to be specific what you're looking for. So I'm looking it for you right now. Where is this thing? Let's see. All right, I found the video, so I'm gonna send it to your DMs. Yeah, it's gonna be sent to your DMs. Come on.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back as well. I'm gonna send the video to your DMs.
I was waiting.
Come on, your phone.
Oh, what you're doing on?
There you go. I sent it to your DMs.
Okay, there you go.
I hope it's not a video of me naked. Good lord.
You wish. You wish, bro.
Yeah, I've got the kettle on, everything's prepped, and I'll pop off in a moment to get the coffee.
What up, Doctor? What up, Doctor Forbid?
Hey Foreman, how you doing, bro?
Hi! Hey, Dr. Forbin. Sorry, they're having me watch a clip of Seinfeld.
Oh, you sent us Seinfeld clips. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't send me that.
I don't know if you want to screen share it, but it's a hilarious video.
No, it's not. I mean, I can only take Seinfeld in very, very small things. Not my kind of like humour. I'm more like George Carlin, Bill Hicks, that kind of thing. Jerry is a little bit milquetoast for me.
Are you watching the video, or are you doing something
Yeah,
else?
I'm watching the video because this is like crazy.
Like I said, screen share it so everybody else can
I
watch
can't
it.
screenshot Seinfeld. I'll get in trouble.
It's only, well, I thought you only get in trouble if you did more than 30 seconds of it.
They don't like me. They'll hit me for anything.
Stupid.
Lots of
They
Stupid
don't
people.
like you because you're running for office, my dear.
Oh, they
Yeah.
hated me before that.
See, I'll say one thing. If I was Elon Musk or some kind of billionaire, I would buy YouTube more than Twitter, because like I said, the YouTube I said is the people's voice. Anybody can have a voice on YouTube as far as media and all that. Yeah.
Well, Price. Price is Right review. I mean, can I call you something different? What is a better word to chat to you with? I mean, that is kind of like very
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Well,
Okay, I'll
what?
just call you bro. That's good. That'll do. I'm just fucking with you there.
No, it's all good. But like I said, as far as like between Twitter and YouTube, I would choose YouTube over Twitter because every time I hear or watch a video, he say subscribe to me on Twitter, then I find them on Twitter, and it's like I want to see someone talk or hear a voice talk about different things. I would buy Twitter if I was. I mean, I would buy YouTube if I was Elon Musk, but whatever.
Okay, yeah, you prefer the longer format of YouTube. That's yeah, and I do actually understand your point there. I think
Because think about it. Because when YouTube first came out, it was just about people uploading videos for themselves. But now YouTube's like, hey, how would you like to get paid to be a YouTuber? And then now you have millions upon millions of voices doing all kinds of channels, like news channels, car repair videos, all kinds of stuff. It's like it evolved.
Yes, that stuff's great. That stuff's great.
Yeah.
The problem is with YouTube, they used to have this thing called Google Video, which is way, way, way better before they stopped being evil.
Mm-hmm.
Elon's possibly done the right thing if he is for the side of freedom, free speech, that kind of stuff.
We'll see.
We shall see.
Yeah, exactly. You have to, have to be skeptical.
No, I am. Believe me, like I don't think I told you, but I told more knows this, but I'm real big conservative. That's why my channel is called The Price is Right. I'm a conservative right, so I'm on the same side. Like I said, I'm not going to believe what he says until I see what he does with Twitter. So we'll see what he does.
Exactly. You have to judge a tree by its fruits and that kind of stuff. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's just me. Again, I'm not a very religious person, but that particular religious thing does fit. Which is cool. It's fine. Again, I don't have a problem with that kind of stuff either. So
Probably the craziest thing about Twitter, about Elon Musk buying Twitter, is the UK and the other across the pond nations kind of perspective, because since Twitter is a United States based company,
Was
and now that
yeah,
Elon Musk bought it, you would imagine it's probably saying, if it was me, I'm just saying if it was me, I would tell the rest of the world, if you want to use our Twitter, go ahead, but you will be bound by our First Amendment. Everybody has the right to speak. So, 'cause I
exactly,
don't,
and
so
that is what needs to happen.
mhm.
Exactly what you're saying, yeah. And the UK government asking Elon to do his to be summoned by us, Elon should say, "Go fuck yourself," basically
yeah,
to the UK government.
she,
Yes.
she might be point about that is like say if that does happen where Elon Musk says to the other nations around the world like Australia or
No, no,
UK, well,
no. He needs to tell them to go f themselves.
yeah,
We're
I'm,
under your amendments, and
mhm,
that's fine because it's a US company, and that'll be
mhm.
fine.
No, but I know, but my point was, like I said, when Elon Musk does something like that, UK and all these other France or Germany, all they're going to say is, okay, we'll just disconnect Twitter from everybody else. Basically, it'll be a hard choice for your governments to like say, okay, do we silence our own citizens or
And
have
then
a have,
and then we start hanging politicians.
Oh,
wow?
Lord mercy.
But I'm not actually advocating that. I'm just saying
I know
that
you're not, but I get what you're
will
saying though.
happen
I know
if they try to do that.
YouTube gets frisky, and I'm like,
Well, I'm
I'm
just saying, like I said, yeah, that's the scenario I'm seeing. If Elon Musk tells UK or the UN to say go at themselves about free speech, well, that's what I'm saying. The UN and all those countries are going to say, okay, we'll just delete Twitter from our or just block Twitter from our servers over here. I'm like, well, you'll basically be silencing your own people, but go right ahead.
Well, yeah, basically people would go, why can't I tweet? Why can't I get my videos? Why can't I do this? And they'll
Mm-hmm.
just go nuts. And then
Exactly.
and then the sane people who don't do that kind of stuff going, well, the government did that, and then just stick them on the government.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Yeah. So I'm just imagining the absolute rage of UK citizens and German citizens or French citizens saying, "Wait,
Oh,
what
they'll
happened to all my
rage.
Twitter?"
The French are already raging. The
Mm-hmm.
Germans are already raging.
Mm-hmm.
Our people, they have, in should we say, a more moderated kind of stance.
I'm just I know I'm just saying, but just imagine all those voices suddenly just lost all their Twitters because their government's saying, "No, we don't want your Twitter here because you want to censor free speech." Well, you're going to upset a lot of people in your countries. Yeah,
That might be the hill they all die on.
I'm guessing so. Yeah.
And I'm not saying die on as like violent that kind of thing. I'm saying die on
Mm-hmm.
as should we say an ideological thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the one thing that tyrants understand is most is force. So when they say that we're gonna delete we're gonna block Twitter from our servers because you want to have people speak free, well, that's the hill they're gonna die on because all they care about is force or control. If you know what I mean. So,
And you know the only way to how you deal with tyrants is
yeah,
to
take them out. I'm not advocating for it either, but yeah.
well it's you actually, bro, you actually need to read some Voltaire, and you also need to read some Machiavelli, the Prince. Read
Mm-hmm.
Machiavelli, the Prince, and he will tell you how to say how tyrants.
Yep.
He will tell you how to burn them to the stem, and not nice, shall we
Yep.
say? Not nice.
Yep.
I've got a copy of Machiavelli, the Prince, on my bookshelf upstairs, and I read it while I lived in Florence, where Machiavelli used to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Italy.
Wow.
You
But
know,
I'll just say this from our ridiculously like empty. I call them empty suits over here for our politicians and President Biden. They're
but
empty suits.
they're all owned. They're all owned. So yeah, empty suits. Great point.
Yeah, like I said, all these politicians in Washington D.C. and then your politicians over there. No offense, they're just
Oh,
empty suits.
they are the same, mate. The same. Sorry.
Just empty suits. Yeah.
They're all. They're all. Should we say? I would be more crass, but they're all sucking up to the World Economic Forum, shall we
Mhm.
say, and Klaus Schwab and that kind of stuff. You want to know how you can end this crap?
Yep.
All you need to do is have a rogue submarine commander nuke
Mhm.
Geneva, Switzerland, or actually just nuke the whole of Switzerland and the ship be over.
You're shopping for more over here.
Man, holy crap!
You just
Oh,
nuke
something over there,
Switzerland.
buddy.
Hey, I'm just having a good time. And Morris over here just shocked over here what you're talking about.
You know, I'm saying I'm being a realist. I'm being a geopolitical strategist like Henry Kissinger. If you want to solve the world's
That's not a good reference.
exactly, I made it as not a good reference because it's not a good solution.
Okay, good. I would say
Well, you
that's not a good
you guys.
political reference if you're going
I
for it.
thought it through first. That's
Well,
why I said it.
Okay.
Well, you
Bruh.
guys have that. You guys have that over there in the UK. For the US, we have the Second Amendment. So if anyone tries to forcibly take our rights to speak freely or whatever,
Well,
that's when the Second. That's when
thing
the
is,
Second Amendment.
the reason I say nuke Switzerland is she'll probably hit Henry Kissinger and all his Swiss bank accounts as well. So, win-win.
I can just see that now happening over there. That'd be insane to watch, or at least watch.
And also, it will take out CERN, so that's another 60 whatever billion dollars a year right off. You're
I think you would be
basically
more damage.
get rid of all
I
the
can't even say
criminals.
that. I'm running for office. I can't even say that.
I know you can't, but I can.
But I'm saying, like, you can make more damage without what you were suggesting if you do it right. But
Well,
I just say all we need is a rogue submarine commander, stick a Merv into Switzerland, just completely.
there's nobody rogue enough to do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You guys were trying to do something like that.
Collateral
But,
damage, and that's not cool.
yeah.
Hey, Tom Clancy fucking thought this shit out. You know, Tom Clancy folks says, I'm just riffing on that.
Yeah. But I'm just saying when it comes to you guys, you have all those kind of things happening over there. But like I said, we have the Second Amendment, so no if our politicians like Biden, for example, if he tries to do anything forceful, try to use his quote unquote, we know about the Truth Ministry. If he tries to force people to shut up, that's when people are gonna start snapping for real.
Well, why hasn't anyone stuck a 50 cal round through Bill Gates' head yet?
Okay, you're gonna get me in trouble.
Sorry, I mean,
For one,
he
nobody
lives
wants
where
to be
you
the
live.
first motherfucker to do it. Secondly,
Okay,
someone
well,
does try to go to
okay,
DC
if you
with some kind of
give
armament,
me,
they get caught. They get caught probably because they told somebody they're gonna do it. The first
give
rule
me
of
a
fight
flight
clubs,
in,
don't do that.
give me a
But
flight in, give me a, so I can get in there, sneaky beaky, give me a 50 cal, I'll stick a fucking bullet in the motherfucker's head.
man, you're gonna get me fired.
Hey, I didn't say anything this time. See, Kitty, I'm not the only one who could be. Yeah.
I'm just playing.
I mean, I don't know. It
This
depends
is
on which
theoretical.
voter base is peeking in on this. I mean,
But
yeah,
why
I
is
might
no
win.
one
I might win
done
depending
that?
on who's watching. Shit.
This is theoretical, though. It's all theoretical.
Dang.
As I said, I'm not in, I wouldn't, because I don't want to have Jimmy Jabbo in my arm to come to the States again, which really pisses me off because I like coming to the States. It's good.
When's the last time you came to the States?
A decade ago.
Wow.
Oh, is it?
I was planning, a couple of years back, but then communo-fascism kind of descended on the world.
Yeah.
So I was like going, yeah. But cool.
Well, I'll say this much: the COVID-19 stuff that really opened, show the true colors are these politicians because all they want is power, so they seized it. So they tried to turn this into like a power grab, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, even our governor, he didn't necessarily go for a power grab per se, but he went for a money grab. He squandered a whole bunch of CARES Act money.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to audit his ass and find the shit out of him.
Yeah, I was in. Well, I was in.
He's worth 20 million.
Yeah, when this whole thing started with COVID, I was stuck in Illinois, and Illinois just shut down fast. Like Chicago was like just dead, like a dead zone, and people are masking up like nuts. I'm like, F you guys, I'm not gonna mask up anything.
Hello, nobody. Yes, I did spam Gilded with a bunch of metal songs.
Yo, what's happening?
Hello, darling.
Hi, Forbin as well, bro.
So now we got two raunchy dudes on here and one kitty.
Nobody is basically referring to me basically putting Megadeth, Metallica, Slayer, Iron Maiden, and that kind of videos on
That's what I was trying to do.
Join us, buddy. You know I love you as a brother.
Sounds about right. Ugh. Well, she lives in Oklahoma. I'm in Arizona now, currently, so much better climate.
Hey, nobody knows.
So, what part of the UK are you from? Like part of like England, the British area? Or what?
I'm like South Central England.
Okay.
So like you look at the bottom of England, and I'm like South Central, like north of the Isle of Wight, basically. Thereabouts.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with the UK area, so to kind of fill me in. Okay, nice. The only time I ever went to the UK area was for like a mission trip with my dad. So we went to close to Scotland, a little bit further south of Scotland. But we went down there and talked to church ministry. My dad's a minister, so.
Okay, where exactly did you go to? What city or town?
I'll have to re-look it up. I'm like I said, I'm really looking up on Google Maps. Trying to remember exactly where we went to. It's been years since I've been on a mission trip with him, but sure.
Hey, don't worry, dude. Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, like I said, last time I visited the UK was like 15 years ago. Cause I'm 33 now. It was like 15 years ago for me.
Oh, you were pretty young. That's fair enough, dude.
Yeah, but I did enjoy my time going to the UK, at least for that brief time. It was cool. I told Katie this: if I ever go to Scotland or visit Scotland again, I'm going full kilt with no draws, no shame. I will be no shame wearing kilt the entire time I'm there.
Oh, I used to live in Scotland. I used to live in Edinburgh.
I even told Katie if I'm going to be wearing a kilt, I'll do the nice Captain Morgan for her. Just.
Hey laddie, I used to live near the heart of Midlothian. And I shit you not, and that's a true statement.
Absolutely savage.
That was when I was about 2 or 3 years old, so you know.
Nice. Hey, have you guys ever watched the game show, or I guess it's called a game show, but it's called the World's Greatest Race around the world, where they kind of race around the world, do different challenges and stuff. Well, the recent season of the World's Greatest Race, where they had challenges in Scotland, where they had to do a weird dance, or they had to do some barrels for filling up with beer or something like that. It was cool watching the different cultures they visit and all the kind of stuff they do. Is crazy. Makes me want to visit Scotland right real fast, but
Outlander makes me want to visit Scotland.
Heck yeah.
It's weird because I feel like Ireland and Scotland have apparently a lot of them not seen Outlander. Like,
well, not just to wear a kilt and be a dork, but I would say that most time I would visit Scotland or the British area, just look up all the history. I'm a big history buff kind of guy.
Dude, I would go to that place with a metal detector going fucking nuts.
Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that.
Oh, yes, I would.
You're just trying to find a buried knight somewhere and sell his armor for X amount of cash.
Oh, I want to find all kinds of old shit: knives, swords, older the better, coins.
But be careful. But hey, be careful. You might find a limb from William Wallace. Who knows?
A what?
You might find a limb from William Wallace somewhere, like a dead. You know what happened to him, right? You remember what happened to him, right?
Yeah.
When I dig in my garden, I dug about 4 foot into my garden. I've hit walls and stuff. I'm going, what the fuck is this?
Well, if Kid remembers right, like in Braveheart movie, in real history, he was just
I heard that wasn't actually entirely true, but yeah, honestly, the parts they took off him have long since returned to the earth. I probably wouldn't find any evidence.
But still, it'd be kind of weird if you're out there doing a metal detector, you find his arm somewhere, or you find some kind of.
There's a chance it could be anybody's arm. You know how bloody some of those battles were? I could be anybody's arm.
Well, I love the bloody bells.
Me and let's see if we get a hit.
One thing I would love to see, at least as far as the Scotland part of it, is the historical figure. What's his name? Robert the Bruce, the outlaw king.
Robbie the Bruce. Robbie.
Cool.
Robert of Orange, isn't it?
Well, no, it's Robbie. You got to clear Robbie the Bruce. Robbie.
Yeah, because I recently watched the movie The Outlaw King. It seems pretty cool. So I might check that out if I was over there.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie, actually. It's alright. I've watched that. It's alright.
I was told, and I saw different reactions to it. They said it's probably the most authentic as far as actual, real medieval style kind of history. It's pretty cool.
That's what you want. But then again,
yeah,
I question all history, but that's just me being a, should we say, a contrarian.
Now the biggest question that's always been in someone else, not been on my mind per se, but everybody's still trying to figure out was Robin Hood a real person? Because I found Little John's grave.
All right, so I watched a documentary on that. They were on the same quest for that, and there was a few people that actually fell under the description of him and did similar things over a period of years, and hid out in the woods and had people with them. So there was a few people that could have been what was based on Robin. They may have accumulated the story of different people into one.
From documentaries that I saw, they were more referring to the name Robin Hood as more of a title of some thieves that would steal stuff and then give them or do something with it. It's
they weren't necessarily giving it to the poor like the Disney version of it, but they were basically little pirates to get it for themselves.
Yeah. So it's like the title Robin Hood, Robin of the Hood, is basically someone that would basically a band of thieves, pretty much. Yeah. That's why I kind of gathered out of it.
It could be just the wore cloaks and hoods.
Yeah, archers and all that shit. I don't know if you guys follow different medieval YouTubers like Skylogrim or Shadowversity. They talk about all kinds of crazy stuff about the medieval times. Yeah, they're my go-to as far as different medieval style channels. They talk about different swords, time periods, culture, stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
That sounds fun. I've been in this weird binge watching of cottagecore videos on YouTube.
Yeah, if you want, I'll send you their channel. They talk about all different types of cultural.
I'll just add to whatever's wrong with it. Let's do it.
Yeah, medieval weapons, so they basically they're basically enthusiasts that kind of stuff. So I might send you that. But one video I saw from Skylogrim, he does a video where he talks about what would happen if you traveled to the Middle Ages. Would you survive?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Because first off, you'd be talking different than everybody. That's not going to help you.
Nope, that's one thing he talked about the most.
I have a hard time understanding anybody.
Yeah, that's the one that he touched on the most, because when you're over there, they're not speaking English. Yeah, the earliest part of history that we can actually understand talkable English was the Shakespearean era. Anything before that was basically non-existent as far as English. You will not hear a single thing in English in the.
On the upside, if you know any Latin, that will help, because Latin was very popularly used back then.
Yeah, during the Roman time, Latin was more
one go-to default, be able to communicate somehow.
Yeah, and it's the language of Latin was during the Roman times, so you'd be that's the language of Latin. From what I've heard, is more for the higher
If having
nobles.
has
So.
pronounced it okay, you might be able to muddle through a little.
Yeah, but the worst part of it is not just about the language, but the worst part of it is you have no connection, so nobody's gonna know you. Nobody's gonna know what to do with you.
That's it. That's common though. People were, hopping on ships and going to different places.
Well, yeah, but you're a person from the future.
I
You
mean,
know,
you can go to the other side of the country and like nobody know you.
Yeah,
A lot of
and the
people
crazy,
back then never left their own village.
yeah. Some people made funny comments saying, "Oh, why not just bring the color purple back to the time because it's considered royalty?" Or why can't you just go back to the Middle Ages and sneeze on everybody?
Horrible.
because like I said, think about it, because no hygiene was really enforced back then.
They were probably pretty hardy compared to us. Like
Mhm.
like those who survived at a certain age, like they were hardy. Like you sneeze ain't gonna do shit.
Well, I'll tell you another thing that he touched on is when you're back in the Middle Ages, if you're somehow caught in the middle of the night somewhere, you'll be arrested by the nearest kingdom you go to, because I guess to them traveling in the middle of the night is considered to be a criminal or a vagabond. So like I said, they have, and especially when we have the United States Constitution here, well, they don't have that there in the Middle Ages. Due process, forget it, forget that.
He's like, if I can go back in time, I'm gonna have a ton of modern gear. Dude, that makes me think of Time Cop when they went to
we're gonna bring.
Go rob those Civil War soldiers and had like AR-15s and took the gold from.
Well, here's the thing though. Those bullets and that rifle can only last you so long. What are you gonna do after that?
Right, you gotta make sure you bring a lot of ammo. A lot.
Well, even with a lot of ammo, it's still gonna run out eventually.
Eventually, but my goodness, the impact you will make.
Well,
they'll be afraid.
my biggest thing.
They'll be afraid of you. They'll think you have magic.
Well, yeah,
Chinese invasion.
If that's the case, if that's the case, if they think you have magic with those weapons, they're gonna think it's gonna be worse for you. Now you have like thousands of people trying to hunt you down because you're a quote unquote witch.
Depending on what time period. Some people with magic were revered, and then later on, sometimes they were. It go back and forth between being revered and being hunted.
Well, yeah, if it depends on when you go back to it, but yeah,
that's what I'm saying. What era?
Because a 12th century night is much different than a 15th century night. You know?
Right.
So, but I'm just saying, if it was me, if I'm going back to any kind of Middle Ages, it'd be during the Shakespearean era because you have at least some kind of way to communicate with people there and somehow blend in some way. Because, like I said, the Shakespearean era.
Come back and it'll be some weird ass story about a time traveler. We're gonna be like.
Yeah, like I said, the Shakespearean era was like. Yeah, like I said before, the Shakespearean era, from what I've learned, is the time where you start.
Hey, Will, I got a story for you.
Yeah, but like I said, the Shakespearean era is like the closest time you would actually hear talk about. Yeah, the kind of English we would actually understand or somewhat understand would be the Shakespearean kind of old English kind of language.
Yeah. That's why Latin's a good thing to fall back on, like brush up on your Latin.
And because I'm English, you expect me to understand Shakespearean language in the drama in school.
Yeah. You would have had to literally learn so much rhyme and poetry. That would drive me nuts. But
nah, it was pretty much like, I didn't do that stuff. I mean, the messed up thing is that she threw me out of music class because I was too enthusiastic.
Right, you're making some weird ass sounds.
If I'm going back to the Middle Ages, if I'm going to go back, I'm going to try and learn Latin. Like I said, learn some Latin to speak. But as far as my role, I'll probably dress myself as one of those Hospitaller Knights, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would be a knight, but also be a minister at the same time, able to help people who need it, but also be ready to kill somebody.
Well, the thing is, I know the only Latin I know is trying to learn Italian. I lived in Italy.
Well, for what I've heard, the Hospitaller Knights were spread out the rest of all of Europe, not just Spain, for what I've heard, but I could be wrong. Yeah, because during the Crusade, I think there are different branches of the Hospitallers in different places. I think I could be wrong though.
Well, they were different branches, yeah.
Is power. Knowledge is power.
But yeah, like I said, that would be my role. If I had some kind of role in the Middle Ages, it'd probably be the Hospitaller Knights. So.
But right back. I gotta work on my skin real quick.
Like,
Berserk at night, but you know, that's just me.
say for you, for example, since you live in the UK, what would you do to kind of prepare yourself for medieval times?
Well, medieval times, I'll probably stock up on food, stock up on sharp objects to stab people with.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the one thing about I've learned that he talked about. I would have some kind of way of shelter because you need some kind of shelter when you're there too. Because nobody's got houses.
Yeah. Learn how to build a shelter. That is actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, like I said, because nobody's gonna know you there because nobody's gonna really offer you a quote unquote place to sleep because you have to build your own house, build your own property.
Yeah, you know how to bug out, know how to make a shelter, know how to make a fire,
yeah,
and know how to defend yourself, and know how to get food.
And also another thing you probably need to bring back is a lot of medical supplies because you'll need some kind of antibiotics for cuts or stuff like that. Because if you get any kind of cut and there's no medical treatments over there in the old times, yeah, you're pretty much screwed.
I buy some silver coins and you make colloidal silver out of silver coins and you will be able to anesthetize cuts. I ain't joking. Silver coins. Buy I know how much they owe you where you're at, probably about $20 for an ounce, I'm guessing, thereabouts.
Yeah.
Okay, buy $100 silver coins, stash them away.
Guys, your microphone is making a weird ass noise and it's making me crazy. Thank you.
I don't know what it is, but it's not my microphone.
It's not mine.
Your little picture thing is doing this as a sound path.
I'll turn my microphone off.
I'm gonna come back on. I'm gonna come back on and see if that does anything.
Meow.
Meow.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the witch hazel to become available so I can work on my skin. I'm old, so you gotta do a little extra shit to it. Alright, so where are we at?
Moira, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. It wasn't me then.
Boomstick.
He had. I think he sounded like some music in the background.
Oh. Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's better now.
Sounds better.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I said, from my end, that was just quiet. I don't know why, but
yeah, it was like.
Oh, it's a lot better now, dude. Definitely a lot better, bro.
Yeah. So we were just talking while you were gone. We were just talking about all the kind of stuff we would do as far as how to survive in the Middle Ages as a modern person.
Food, shelter, water, and
bring medical supplies for yourself.
And stabby stuff, basically.
there was a funny that video I told you about from Skyrim. One of the comments that was so hilarious. The guy says, "Yeah, you with a rifle and versus a bunch of guys with pommels. Good luck."
Well, it depends on the rifle. If he's got repeater shots, then okay.
Well,
if it's a bolt action rifle, then.
Well, here's the thing though. Those plate armors, they'll stop bullets. Like those plate armors are tough as fuck to shoot through. It may seem like cheesy in movies, but in real life, plate armor versus and also having some a gambeson underneath it. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to shoot through. You know what I mean?
It all depends on the round. It all depends on the person firing around. It all depends on if they're any good. Blah blah blah. There are so many variables, mate. You can't.
But like I said, even no matter how much ammo you're gonna bring with you, depending on what ammo you bring, you're still gonna run out eventually. You'll need, like you said, stabby weapons.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm guessing you guys are getting tired, are you? It's only
I'm
like,
not.
oh, good. It's
I'm
only
I'm
like,
I'm 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 off work tonight. So I'm not. I got nothing to do. So I'm not going anywhere.
well, I may have to in 25 minutes to get more beer because that's when the shop opens. At 7
Yeah.
a.m. At
It's
7
yeah.
a.m.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 10 p.m. where I am at. What time is it over there?
It's like 6:35.
A.m. Damn.
Yeah, it's okay, mate. I'm an insomniac. Don't worry. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why I can chat to all you beautiful people, and that's why nobody was a little bit peeved that I wasn't spamming metal on Gilded. So I saw Moira was there. I was like, "Hi, Moira, how you doing?" Oh shit, she got a leg. Oh dear, and now I'm here.
Nice.
That's yeah. I'm random like that, mate.
Well, like I said, like you said, I'm real. Like I said, I'm just like you. I'm just real blunt. I say things how it is. So,
Mm.
so it's pretty cool to meet someone like me from the UK. And now we can both bug Katie over here, get her in trouble.
Oh, she's meowing. She's probably feeding their kitties. That's fine.
And like I said, while she's being her keys, we're just like here, like talking about kinds of crazy stuff and getting her in trouble on YouTube. just to,
I've already probably done.
Mhm.
Yeah, some of the stuff I said earlier. She needs. If I go before you, tell Moira to basically delete this off YouTube. And no, some of the stuff I said about the rope, shall we say, the rope work and that kind of stuff, not going to be good for her campaign, shall we say. So she needs to nuke this off YouTube. I'm not joking.
sounds sounds about right.
Yeah, yeah. This is just us as friends having a chat with. Well, Forbin's pretty buggered off now, isn't he?
Well, like I said, YouTube is full of idiots that run and that seems to get offended over everything. It's stupid. That's
Well,
why. That's why I'm getting ready to start my channel. On my channel,
oh no, Forbin's
I'm
still
gonna be
here.
unfiltered.
Good lad, Forbin. I streamed with Forbin a couple of days ago,
Okay.
and I also streamed with Nobody, who's now buggered off because he's like, I'm with Moira. No, he's a good lad. He's a sweet guy.
Yeah, we were just talking about talking up a storm that get you in trouble with YouTube.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard y'all mentioning. I heard y'all talking about that from the kitchen.
oh Moira, you're gonna probably have to nuke this stream after it finishes. Yeah, I
Probably.
delete it off YouTube. just for
I
your
sometimes do that
safety.
because I can't remember quite how offensive somebody was. So I just delete it.
Oh, I was very offensive, so you need to nuke it.
I'm guessing he's politically incorrect too.
Yeah, very, very politically incorrect. So yeah, you need to nuke it. That's after we have our fun, we chat and have jollies and whatever.
Well, for me, I've always been like I always try to be incorrect politically.
Oh, me too, mate. But I tend to take it a little bit too far sometimes. So the rope thing.
Oh yeah, I'm the
That was a little bit too far, but and the fact that today is actually an election day in the UK.
All right.
Oh yeah, we got our local elections. Do you know who I'm going to be voting for?
What they
No
allow
one.
you to vote for, like here.
No one or an independent who ain't part of the political structure,
Hmm.
and they are spamming me daily with the people in the political infrastructure spamming me daily through my letterbox with, oh, you have to vote this, and what have you done for me? Nothing. Oh, council tax bills have gone up. Yeah, and you want more restrictions on X, Y, and Z? Hell no.
Well, I can only imagine how different your guys' politics versus our politics in the States.
Oh,
So I've always,
I imagine it's both a shit show.
Oh, it
Well,
is a shit show. It is a
But
shit
with
show.
cooler accents.
well, I've always wondered what is considered a conservative in the UK as far as your politics. A conservative here is someone who believes in, the free
I
speech, the
believe
Constitution.
I think that's the Tories. I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no,
just trying to figure out.
the Tories are pretty much communists now.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I'm
I
just,
don't know what
And Labour are even more communist. And the
see,
Green
that's what I
Party
figured.
and the Liberals are also communists. And the Green Party are watermelon communists.
Maybe
i.e.
America
green,
just needs to invade
green on the
England.
outside, red on the inside. But
yeah. So I've always wondered, me as an American conservative, I've always what is considered a conservative in the UK that believes in freedom, believes in liberty, individual liberty, and all that kind of
they
stuff.
don't.
And extremists.
They are authoritarian and
Ah,
they
okay.
are all scum. And they
I
all
don't know.
need to be basically voted out of office. The whole
I
lot.
don't get. Yeah. I've always been kind of curious how that worked over there.
No, they're all
Mhm.
how would I
They're as
put it?
shady as we are.
They're all embedded scum. That's how I see them.
Yeah. See, I would say you would hate the Democrats over here, as you see, I'm sure by now, but they're actually horrendous.
Oh
Like
yes,
they're-
they are horrendous. I've seen what they've been doing and
Mhm.
their response to the Roe v. Wade overturning and all that.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. I've
Well,
seen their response, and it hadn't
Yeah.
even been done, and their response is,
Mhm.
shall I say, mental?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say this, but even I say I'm a conservative, that does not mean I'm a Republican though either.
Mm.
Because Republicans are shitheads too. They're like empty suits as well. See, I tend to be. I'm
don't
more.
disagree, mate. You're right.
I'm more of a constitutional conservative. I don't.
And what upsets me is he has to elaborate that he's a constitutionalist. Anybody running for office ought to be a constitutionalist.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, these Republicans who are not, abiding by what their principles of following the Constitution, they're not Republicans to me, at least in my opinion. So, like I said, I'm
We have
conservative.
to be constitutionalists, yeah.
See, like I said, I'm constitutional first, then Republican. So the current Republicans we have now, they're absolute trash, absolute freaking trash.
Oh, I got a questionnaire from the Wagner.
Why
County
limit yourself
GOP.
to a party? Why limit yourself to a party? I know you have
Well,
to.
they make us
because
do it.
I
Yeah,
know you have to kind of because they've got the monopoly. But the thing is, so if everyone said, "Well, fuck these people, they're all scum,"
hmm
I gotta
Yeah,
get an
and they
office
need the
first.
party.
I gotta get an office first, and then I can do that. And if the
I
Bulls
just
can only
so
get into
good.
the China shop, we're there.
Well, I just hope that Kitty doesn't get swamped up by the swamp. Yeah.
It'd be hard to do, man. I'll get shot first. I guarantee I'm gonna get blamed for something I didn't do or shot at first. I guarantee it. I am way too much. I'm gonna piss them off so much they're not gonna want to negotiate with me.
You know what? Hey, Kitty, you tell me about some reporter writing an article for you about being in the cemetery. You just show up to work like that sometimes. Just go do your pajama videos at the cemetery. Just go to work in your pajamas. That'd be funny as heck.
Dude, at some point, I would probably be savage enough to come out, especially if it was some unnecessary, goofy ass protest. Go out there, because there's times I'll probably be late for shit, so I'll probably just sleep at the Capitol in my office.
I can see
And I'll
it.
come out in my Hello Kitty pajamas and a Care Bear shirt. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then they'll be like,
That'd be. I could definitely see you doing that as a troll, just to troll the heck out
I
of it.
would too. I'd be like, bitches, listen. What is going on?
And you know what? Bring your buddy Chris. Bring your buddy Chris and some kind of onesie with you.
Oh no, I'm not doing that to him.
you gotta troll them. I mean, at least troll them before you destroy them.
Oh yeah. Like if I get office, I am going to be trolling the other politicians. There, I am. Like they do not even know. Like those I've met do not like me already.
See, that's the one thing I do like about Trump, because even though some people don't like it.
Do not have a sense of humor.
So that's what I like about Trump, because even though a lot of people don't like his Twitter, but I do, he just says it like it is. He just trolls the heck out of the political establishment. It's hilarious to watch. He just trolls the
Same.
heck out of
Hey,
it.
by the way, it turns out cuppity is actually something. It's actually a thing.
You
Someone on
sure?
TikTok discovered what it was. Let me see if I
Wow.
can
Well,
find it.
I am going to go to the voting booth tomorrow. Well, oh, sorry, today.
Hmm.
I'll see if there's an independent candidate. I'll vote for them. If there's not, then I know it's all fucked over here, and then I will run for office next fucking go round. Say, well,
That hell will freeze over if that happens. If you run for office, I can see that now. Just watching it go ape shit with that.
I'll just go. You know me. I've lived here for over 20 years. I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna, you know, fuck. You know, you want your road swept. You want your fucking bins collected on time. I'm for that. What I'm not for is these corrupt bastards over here selling your shit and making this fucking area more polluted, which they are doing at the
Oh,
moment.
it's not letting me try to find it.
Wow.
Yeah, so the whole of the UK tomorrow, well, today is having like local elections, so it's like councils, that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Thing is, I know someone who will probably be running, and I don't trust him, and he's a friend, well, a kind of friend, but I don't trust him as a politician. He's a lying cunt. So I just like go, now I'm gonna fucking vote for you. You might be a buddy, and now we might go drinking, but I ain't gonna bloody vote for you because you're a lying piece of shit.
I can imagine. Yeah.
But you know,
All right. Y'all,
sorry,
are y'all holding on to your wallets?
naughty.
All right.
What?
So I'm gonna share the screen. Hold on to your bullets because we thought he was trolling everybody. Only kind of. You ain't gonna believe this shit actually fucking exists. Give me a second. Where did I fucking find that shit at?
There we go.
Copperfed Act of 2017. Communications over various fees electronically for engagement. Let's click on this bitch and see what we get. So apparently it was oversight and government reform. So Copperfed. So I thought he fell asleep to smash his face on the keyboard. Apparently he did not.
Well, these guys can shove it. The state can shove it.
Form. Okay.
I can barely read that. Read it for me.
No,
Revise the
it's fine. This bill provides provisions governing presidential records, revised definition of documentary material, and includes social media, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I can read that.
Bro! That's the third time. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so.
Really, you guys?
Yeah, I can read it now.
Social media account 3 defines social media as any form of electronic communications. Brackets, open brackets, such a. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. I've got a 2K screen in front of me, so.
Yeah, like I said, the government can shove it with that kind of stuff. Forget it.
Yeah,
I'm wondering, like, provisions governing presidential records revise the definition of documentary material and revise the definition of presidential records. It's like, how do you revise that? Either as presidential records or not.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, revision, I would say that's probably, they had to say that due to the, the Kennedy documents, because they have been pushing them back a lot. The Kennedy assassination documents, CIA was supposed to release last year, and Biden's basically 2025, like arbitrarily, because basically when they come out, it's gonna cause immense havoc constitutionally. And then you're going to have a civil. Well, unlimited civil war. Hopefully, it's going to be intergovernmental civil war. If not, God no.
Well, I'll say this much: a lot of people are speculating that if this abortion ban or if Roe v. Wade is overturned, a lot of people might speculate that might be a catalyst for our second civil war.
Yeah, they're trying. They are pushing that. The should we say the communists are trying to push that.
I'm kind of curious on this one because I don't see a single Republican listed on this. The Democrat of New York, Democrat of Illinois, Democrat of Oregon, Democrat of New York.
Not surprising.
Yeah, senators looking at them, and I'm like,
well, Republican, DeSantis, Republican. Yeah,
and those who signed on apparently was not.
They are rhinos, basically, aren't they?
Yeah. See, the biggest rhino that I can't stand the most is freaking Lindsey Graham. That guy needs to get stripped out of office. Just throw him out. He's an absolute turncoat, worst scum ever.
I would say throw them all the rhinos, throw them all out.
Yep. No, I agree. Throw them all out. I'm just saying who's the worst in my book is going to be Lindsey Graham. Just throw that empty suit out. Just all the empty suits, just get them out.
I think anybody who's been in office for 20 years, throw them out.
Yeah, like I said, all these if I keep calling politicians like this, they don't do
term limits. You need term limits. We need term limits over here. I'm not, again, I'm looking at your, thing. We need the same kind of. We need term limits over here. We've got parliamentary members who've been there for far too long, and they've
for 80 years.
They've all gone insane, basically. Yeah, I mean, again, when I say for your system, I'm not just saying for your system, I'm saying for our system as well. Yeah, I'm not,
Ours is fairly similar with a few tweaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, we're a bicameral system. You've got the Senate, you've got the House of Representatives, we've got the Lords, we've got the Commons.
Yeah.
It's bicameral. So, there are similarities there. They all need to be got rid of, basically. We need to start again because they're all corrupt. That's how I see it.
No, I agree, yeah. I couldn't agree more.
And with that, I thought I need to go and grab myself another coffee, so I'll be back in a moment.
All right. We'll be here. Seems like a cool guy.
Yeah. Sometimes he speaks in cursive, but tonight it does not.
He speaks in cursive. That's funny.
He does have his moments. It seems like a lot of the British you get on here are heavily intoxicated usually, but they usually behave fairly all right.
Well, I told him that I visited the UK only once when I was very young with my dad because we did a mission trip, and some of the people there are pretty chill, but it's a lot different as far as personalities. At least with Bryson, they don't really respond as far as how we were. How we're more. I don't say welcoming or positive or try to be joking, but yeah, I barely ever saw that in the UK. You're just
it probably depends on the area. I mean, just like America, there's some areas that if you say hi as you're walking past them, they're gonna be like, what?
Well, I think it's more. It's like the cousins that we do is a little different in the UK because the cousins I see over here compared to theirs, like if I walk past you in passing, hey, what's up? Hey, hope you have a good day or something like that. It's like you're nice courtesy.
That would probably work like a day. As you're walking by, and besides, to hear your American accent, they'll probably just figure that's how y'all do it.
Yeah, it's just like different culture, but yeah. But I was watching videos of different how there's foreign exchange students for programs. Imagine being an American kid student in a British school. You'd be bullied like
I should have gone for something like that, and it never dawned on me to do it.
Well, for what I've heard, that if you're an American kid student at a UK school, like a I don't know, my middle school or high school, yeah, you'd be bullied like to Kingdom Come over there for whatever reason. I guess
it all depends on the It all depends on the individual.
Yeah, because I remember seeing a video about UK student just I don't know about beating the crap, but they were just teasing the heck out of an American student that was over there for whatever reason.
Okay, well, what time frame are we talking? Are we talking recent or are we talking 20 years ago?
This is like, the video was like about 7 years ago.
Well, like I said, it depends on the
Okay,
area,
fair
I'm sure.
enough.
Because like up in the East Coast, if you say hi to someone as you're walking by, they're gonna look at you like, "Do I know you?" Down
Exactly.
here,
There's
like, you say
more.
hello, they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" As you pass each
Yeah,
other, and it's not weird. So I imagine
we
other
don't.
countries have their good side and their bad side too.
Oh, I don't have that problem around here, right? I'll walk to the shop, and if someone passes me in the street, all right, bud. And most of the time they're walking their dog, and it's like, all right, no problem. But
Yeah.
then again, it's kind of like I live in a very shall we say, white privilege kind of place, although I'm not really white.
In my day, I was just called preppy.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting at. Prepper. Yeah, they're kind of. I don't know about
Yeah,
like I don't know if it's like
uptight,
snobbish.
yuppie, preppy. Yeah.
Yeah,
My day,
I
that's
would
what it was
describe it as more snobbish for some people over there, like snobbish.
Right.
I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, some of my bloody neighbours.
Yeah, I know offense to you guys. Like that's what I noticed about the cultural differences between the United States and the UK. Like a lot of the UK, some people that are more snobbish and don't really pay attention or really care about being nice to people are like, what the hell, you know?
Oh yeah. I mean, they put on the snobby voice and that kind of shit, and I do to a certain extent, just so you can fucking understand me.
Yeah. But I'll say this though, just going back to that point about snobbish and really douchebag people. But I'm sure you watched Harry Potter before.
What's that, bud?
I'm sure you've seen Harry Potter before.
Oh yeah. I gave up
the one person I kind of picture a lot in some UK people is Draco Malfoy, just that snobbish, rude kind of person. Well, that's the kind of guy I would just want to deck in the face. Just I want to dick right here, man.
That guy's a twat, mate. And you call them twats, but I call them twats.
Yeah.
But, that's same fucking meaning, mate.
yeah. No offense to you guys. I'm just saying when it comes to some like people in the UK, they tend to be just like Draco Malfoy, that snobbish, degenerate kind of person. Yeah.
We're not all like that, mate. I mean, shit. If I was like that, would I be talking to you now?
No, probably not. But yeah, I'm not saying. Like I said, I keep saying over and over again. Yeah,
I know you're not. Don't worry, mate.
But I'm just saying, if I ever met someone like Draco Malfoy talk to me like that, I would deck him right in the face. I would not give a frick. I would.
Okay, so there's some. Shall we elaborate on that? How would you deck him?
Well, I was telling B2 like some people I've seen on different videos or different culture about the UK is I tend to picture someone like Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter, very snobbish and degenerate. It's like if I ever met someone in the UK that treat me like that, I would deck him in the face, just give him an uppercut, just freaking knock him out.
Well,
so
no.
Okay, so you're just gonna basically do uppercuts, yeah? Okay, fine.
Or
so
well, you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying, you got more options there. You can headbutt them. You can do, short. You can go jab and then uppercut. You can do wrist locks. You can do naughty stuff.
Well,
you do martial arts on them, whatever.
Martial arts. Or I can always just do the. Or I can always do. I can always just do the WWE choke slam, grab by the throat and slam down on the ground.
Yeah, the thing is, doing a choke slam, you do need to have the upper body strength to do that.
Oh, I've done it before because I was former military. I've done it before to somebody because we were doing combatives. Because we were doing combatives in the military, and we had to basically scrap on the ground. And so I did that to one guy on a match, just pick him by the throat and boom, and I pinned him to the ground. It was fun.
So you haven't actually done the choking maneuver up against a bulkhead of a ship or something like that.
No. I talk about when it was like 4 matches
on the ground. You did flat. Yeah. That's that is a lot easier. But I'm talking like standing up, opposed to what you're saying like on a mat,
Mm-hmm.
doing the choke, and then doing a choke, lifting up, and then basically shoving you into a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit more difficult.
You would imagine, yeah. But I'm just saying, like I said, guys
you
like
need
Brigham.
the upper body strength. That's what when you said choke slam, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking like, lift them up and then go put them down, but you need the upper body strength on both of them. Sorry, that's just me rambling on.
No,
Ramble on.
nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I was just listening, but I'm saying, like, when it comes to like visiting the UK, if I was one of those kids getting picked on by some kids at school, at the UK school, I would not hesitate to defend myself. That's what I'm referring to. If I'm a foreign exchange student from the United States, a UK school, and I'm getting bullied like crazy, yeah, I have no qualms about knocking someone out from
I
defending
wouldn't
myself.
blame you if you did. Thing is, I had to, and I was born in this country. I got that kind of crap, but the thing is, how I got over that is I just started kicking ass, and
Yeah.
that's basically what you do. So some dude go, oh, and that stuff. You just kick him in the nuts, you punch him in the throat, and then you go, oh, you're there. Okay, fine, whatever. And then then you talk to some guy who can teach you martial arts, and then and the thing is that when you start learning martial arts, you don't fucking use it.
No, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen people do is try to learn martial arts. They're not going to use it because that's not made for the streets. So
Well,
it's like
no, it's not that. It's you don't need to use it. That's the fucked up thing.
yep. Because in a street fight, there's no rules. There's no rules in a street fight. They'll find a way.
No. Dude, I've been in those. I've walked away from those.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
I have never had to use any martial arts stuff. When it just gives you the confidence, shall we say, the aura of confidence.
Yeah.
So you don't need to even get into street fights. Just go.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Like, say if you're walking around Chicago or the UK somewhere, and like I said, if you're gonna be
like Glasgow, yeah, fine.
If you're getting attacked by someone on the streets, yeah, there is no rule. So the martial arts lessons, those will be worthless to you. They'd be jack shit.
They will give you shall we say, a little bit of an edge, but the thing is, though, when you get attacked in the streets,
yeah,
you go throw balls, anything. You try and, if it's a bloke, you try and castrate him with your hands. You just do combat stuff.
This is the first time ever we've had BL Group not in the chat, but on the panel.
What's up?
Hey, BL Group, how you doing?
What's happening?
Peachy.
He's like, Peachy.
We're just talking about random stuff tonight.
It's random as hell. And it's not destroying whereas gubernatorial race at all. That's why she's gonna wipe this stream, I hope.
Yeah, I try not to get too savage on here like me. It's not right now.
Well, you don't get much savage, but me and P2 do though.
Yeah, I've been the naughty one. I put my hand up to that. I've been the naughty one.
Yep, so have I.
Going back to that. I mean, as you said, yeah, street fights, yeah, no rules, yeah. You just do what you
gotta do.
Yeah, exactly. You just do what you need to do. Do what you gotta do, as you said. Thing is, though, if you do actually learn some martial arts, it may give you. I'm not saying a big edge. It give you a slight edge, being that someone's gonna swing at you. You're gonna maybe not get clocked by it as hard as you would do if you didn't. Oh yeah, you were talking 10-15%.
Man.
But then again, most of my, shall we say, street fights have basically ended up with me choking someone and trying to
I would
rip their
imagine, yeah.
choking someone and trying to rip their testicles out of them.
Ooh.
Bruh! Bruh! I am gonna
Yeah,
have to
very
look at this.
gross.
I'm
Hey,
gonna have to look at this.
do not try and get Kitty off the YouTube, okay? Don't get her banned. Just-
Don't get me canceled, guy.
Well, that's why I use the should we say the more medical terms opposed to the more sweary terms.
Oh man. So how you doing, BL or group?
Pretty good. Just been studying on water glassing today.
Ah,
So is it group or BL? So we're able to. What's your
BL probably
preferred?
works.
Yeah, BL is good.
You cool with that, dude? Well, don't want to
Absolutely.
misgender you.
They're making fun of political correctness right now.
yeah. Like I said, if my voice, if I'm a woman with this kind of voice, yeah, there's something wrong with me or something. and of course, Kitty saw that Seinfeld video. I think with the woman's the woman
Tell
voice,
if talking
dude.
to our friend or the guy because they had a similar voice. I'm like,
I wouldn't surprise me in that studio. It wouldn't surprise me that you pre-recorded the other woman's voice, the same voice to the guy's lines. That'd be funny.
probably. So where are you at? What you doing?
Oh, Rose is with us, Eagle Scout. Hi, Rose.
Hey, what's happening, Rose?
Rose? Who's Rose?
I might be wrong.
There's someone called Eagle B Scout.
There isn't.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. It might not be. I don't know.
I think
Sorry.
Is there
That's
something in your coffee?
No, it's just something I was.
I think you're talking about. I think you're talking about Eagle Rider.
No, it's like no. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's probably it.
This is
That's
Eagle
what you're talking about. Cause yeah, she's down here.
Eagle-
She's on.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I
You've
think
been,
Eagle-
you've
I
been
passed
stalking me, haven't
on
you?
cross.
Yeah, because I cross with her all the time on Twitter. Me and Eagle Rider talk
right.
about.
Oh, Rose. The Hell's Angel. The Hell's Angel girl from Sturgis.
yeah,
Yeah, that one.
yeah, Eagle Rider.
Sturgis.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. That's sorry, my bad.
yeah, you're bad.
Sonny Barger is more likely to be found in Yuma, Arizona.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. I'm in Queen Creek, Arizona.
That's kind of
Oh,
funny.
yeah?
That you,
You're not
It's
too
kind
far
of
from
funny.
Sonny then.
Huh?
You're not too far from Sonny Barger then.
Yep.
oh, Sonny from yeah, I know who Sonny is. Founder of the Hell's Angels. It's fine.
And the funny thing is I'm in Queen Creek, Arizona. I'm not that far from Oklahoma either.
That's cool. Oh, so you know Rose then? That's that.
Yeah,
small
I know.
fucking
She's
world.
pretty chill. Yeah,
Small
she's pretty
fucking
chill.
world.
Yeah.
I was talking to her earlier today. That's why when I saw Eagle, I was like thinking that was Rose.
No, yeah, Eagle Rose. I think Eagle Rose is going through a lot of family issues. Last time I talked to her.
Yeah, she told me about that particular
Sounds
thing
like she's
earlier.
chilled out over the last couple of years. That's good. Dang.
She let hey, Kitty. It'd be hilarious if you're doing like a rally for your governorship. I'm gonna just come to your rally one day without even knowing that I'm even there watching you. He's never seen me before, face to face.
You make it sound creepy when you say it that way.
I'm saying it'd be funny if I visited one of your rallies and I shake your hand. Hey, what's up? You wouldn't even know it's me.
I don't really have rallies. There's,
Or whatever. Like
together,
if you
bigger
I say if
money
you do-
grabbers have rallies. I do not.
yeah, well,
This is the
let's say
rally.
let's say if you're doing a meet and greet or something like that, if you meet if you meet me sometime, like, hey, what's up? You wouldn't even know it's me.
Might not. I'll be too busy being nervous and meeting new humans. Like, oh Lord.
I'd be like, shaking her hand and say, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I'll be voting for you, whatever. And then we come back to the streams. Hey, did you like see me today? Like, what? Yeah, that was me.
I'll be like, you asshole. Man, I need
Oh,
to clean my
bro,
glasses.
bro, you can get away with that. I can't.
I would so like be a funny guy when if I ever met Kitty in person for like one of her meet and greets or whatever. I'm just gonna be a funny trolling kind of guy at her rallies or her meet and greet just to.
I'll be having my guard up. Trolling me right then would probably be not good because I'll assume somebody's caught from me and caused trouble.
Well, I wouldn't cause trouble. I wouldn't cause trouble. I'll probably be a lot of laughs or trying to,
we lost BL group.
No, but I was gonna say if I ever met Kitty at whatever meet and greet for her governorship, I'm gonna be, probably throwing the jokes around a little bit, kind of give her the hints. Hey, your jokes sound familiar.
I couldn't get away with that because I'd say, "Hi, Maura." And it's like, oh,
Yeah, your accent's a dead giveaway. No
yeah,
offense.
yeah, dead giveaway. It's like, yeah, definitely accent dead giveaway. And it was so pretty cool to Moira, and it's like, what?
So like I said, as long as I know Kitty, I don't think she's seen me like face to face. As far as I don't really turn my camera on as much. But when I get my channel up, I'm gonna try to get my channel up and running. I'll start using my actual face. But until then, like she's never seen my face before, so it'd be hilarious if I met her at one of her meet and greets. Hey, what's up?
Right,
just to troll her.
It'd be come back. It's up to you.
It would be hilarious.
He's got a signal issue. Or she's got a signal. I don't know. Is it a girl or a boy? I don't know. Nowadays, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. So I just I zip up my pants and go, I'm not even dealing with that anymore. That's just me being
Yeah, the last time I went to any kind of political rally was Mike Huckabee during his run for president back in 2008 or something like that. Yeah.
I've heard of Mike Huckabee, but I'm not aware of his kind of like policies.
He's more like I wouldn't say like moderate Republican, but he's closer to conservative Republican than anyone else. But he has that Southern kind of accent kind of thing going. So.
Hey.
Yeah, the closest thing about meeting Mike Huckabee, I also got to meet Chuck Norris when I was there.
I go meet Chuck. That's cool.
Yeah, because Chuck Norris was like doing some campaigning for Mike Huckabee, so I got to meet him. I got to meet Chuck Norris and Mike Huckabee. Yeah. I also met Mitt Romney. That was regrettable.
Yeah, I have family issues with Mormons, so nah, seriously, I have a
No, I'm not saying you're not. Yeah, I'm not saying you're not wrong, but it's funny. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Romney's a Mormon, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've got a family member who's a Mormon priest.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so and
see, for me,
Mormons is basically Battlestar Galactica. Look into Battlestar Galactica and look into Book of Mormon. They're pretty much the same. I'm not shitting you.
Yeah, now me personally, I tend to lean more. As far as my faith is a Reformed Christian, like John MacArthur kind of Christian. If you know who that is.
No, I'm just basically Christian.
Yeah.
I'm like halfway. How I see myself as a Christian is I see myself halfway between Protestant and Catholic.
Yeah, I don't. I don't really see myself in that because the Reformed Christian is something completely different than either.
Kind of like in between of those kind of like things.
Gotcha.
Kind of like.
But I like
abortion, more kind of like
But like as far as when you talk about Mormons, I've had my run-ins with some Mormons. I tend to ask weird questions like, "No, thank you."
Oh no, my family member who is a Mormon priest, he wanted to baptize my late father after he's dead, and I'm just like,
oh, he had signal issues. Okay, I was worried that we ran him off.
for the
We're
win.
just, we're just discussing religion now.
Again, wipe this sun.
Yeah, that's weird. We're weird. I know.
Well, no, it's just, God. I was just saying that, as a Christian, like in between Catholicism and
Gotcha.
Protestantism, I'm kind of in the center. I'm a centrist Christian, shall we say?
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm a very anti-communist as well, but
I would say this. I'm the kind of Christian who's the kind of Christian who will defy COVID rules, saying you can't, gather in church. Well, John MacArthur is the kind of Christian who will gather in church in defiance of the government.
Good.
So, I guess that's the kind of
you need to be able to do your thing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of Christian I am, pretty much.
Good.
And what's weird is I'm not even really a churchy or religious type person, but I was absolutely.
I'm not a churchy person. I'm just like moderate.
No, I was proud of those people for doing it though, because it's the point, it's the principle. It's it starts
Freedom
one
of
place.
religion.
Give a minute, she'll take a mile. You gotta hold on to your shit.
Yep. That's why I I think I tried it before, but my dad's a minister. Doesn't mean I'm innocent either. But like I said, the thing is, you don't need a church building to work to follow your faith. You can still do your thing outside of the church. So.
Right.
Because like I said, as a Christian, we are the church. The building is just a building. You can meet anywhere. So.
Yeah, you can be in a field if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And then
but just like I said, even though I'm a minister's son, doesn't mean I'm innocent, and Moro knows that already. with all my shenanigans, so.
Yeah, but
some ministers ain't.
That's fine to me.
To run for office here, it almost has to be a prerequisite to be a minister. I've noticed. I'm thinking.
Wait, what?
Really?
Oh.
Well, get your dad to ordain Moira then, dude.
The assholes don't know I'm already ordained.
Wow.
Good.
Because I feel like they weaponize it to get money off of people for their political.
Wait. You ordained? That's scary. I'm kidding.
And didn't you try to help somebody?
Especially you.
There's people that can visit you in jail fairly regularly. Your lawyer and your minister.
You ordained with your Hello Kitty PJs in the cemetery. I could see it now.
Don't be an ass.
You won't love me if I wasn't an ass, though.
I might.
I need to get another blinking coffee.
You're gonna be okay. That's a lot of coffee, bro. I'm a little worried about it.
So as we're talking right now, I'm actually watching the repeats and the reruns of the news. And what do you guys think of the Amber Heard case so far?
I saw a meme that was fantastic. It said the next witness that's going to testify in the case is Mr. Hankey.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Well, apparently, I saw bits of the opening statement from Amber Heard when she finally went on the stand. After she started doing the waterworks, I turned it off. I can't stand it.
No, I watched a small snippet. I was like, it was a clip of someone's live stream, so you can see the people in the chat going, and the Oscar goes to, and then like clapping and like somebody was like, "Where are the?"
Yeah, but like I said, the moment.
Oh, they were eating her alive in that chat. I was like, darn.
Well, like I said, the moment I started seeing her doing the fake waterworks, I just turned it off. I'm not gonna watch a woman throw the biggest pathetic display of crocodile tears in my life. I'm like, nope, I am not watching this stupid thing. That's probably the most cringiest thing I've ever watched in my life.
That's saying a lot.
No, I'm being serious. Like I said, because Christine Blasey Ford, she was bad enough with her thing of the Supreme Court, but yeah, Amber Heard is absolutely the cringiest thing I ever saw as far as her crocodile tears. Like, come on, you're not fooling anybody. I just stopped watching it after that. So I'll probably see all the highlights from like your Umbrella Guy or the Yellow Flash videos. I'll watch his stuff, and they probably roast the heck out of her tonight.
Most likely.
Yeah, because I think Yellow Flash and Umbrella Guy, they're really recording everything they see in there, and they just roast the heck out of Amber Heard.
Yeah, I saw some video on TikTok where I guess she set up the phone and was trying to catch him acting it up, and he was acting up a little bit, like he was like slamming cabinets, opening it, trying to find something. And she was like, "You woke up okay? What happened?" And I didn't do anything to you. He's like, "Yeah, but nothing happened to you today, did it?" Apparently, it was in reference that apparently he lost his mother recently, and he's like, "Yeah, but nothing bad happened to you, did it?" And she's like, "You're kind of acting crazy." He goes, "I'll show you crazy." He goes over and pours a tall glass of wine. Like, "I can show you crazy." There we go. And picks up the wine, looks over, and he goes, "Are you filming this?" And took the phone and tossed it in the other room.
Well, like I said, man, with all that stuff now on court record, she's done, in my opinion. She's absolutely done.
We can hope, but
well, the craziest thing is her last witness before she got on the stand was that one woman. What's her name? She was like a psychologist or something like that. Well, she basically insulted the actual jury, saying, "Yeah, you're basically a bunch of women haters" or something like that, to put it mildly. So she basically insulted the jury for being mostly
that's a good
men.
way to win them over.
Yeah, because most of the jury, for what I've heard, is mostly men. So she's basically.
I feel like there should have been like men and women on that. Like,
no. But say it's majority men, but they do have women on there. But they said the same principle. She basically called them like women haters in a softer kind of way about treating women differently than men. It's like, really? That's really good. That's really going to win your case over by insulting the jury. Come on.
Are you talking about the Depp Heard thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's an absolute clown show. An absolute clown show.
That's why I'm not paying any attention to it.
I didn't know if you was going to bed and forgot about it.
But like I said, after watching that opening statement and Waterworks from Amber Heard, I'm like, nope, I'm done with this. I'm turned off. So.
Oh yeah. Well, the great thing is, all you need to do if you go on other streams and that kind of stuff, you just make Amber Heard poop jokes. They go down a tree, basically.
And that's the most craziest thing that she'll never. Nobody's gonna let her live that down. That stupid thing she did. Like, you take a dumb
thing. Nobody want to date her or let her near their bedroom.
She literally shat the bed. She shat the bed. She literally shat the bed. So it's like.
Yeah, nobody's gonna let her live that down now, just for the rest of her life.
She's hard for life, mate.
Now they have a new hashtag Me Poo movement. Me Poo.
Yeah, hashtag Me Poo. Yeah. Oh my God, I see that.
Me Poo.
Like, girl, what is wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of yeah. I mean, I did Tom from Midnight's Edge and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've posted some Amber Heard poo jokes on his stream, and I've streamed with Tom. He's a good lad, though. Who else? I've been doing poo jokes, Amber Heard specific poo jokes, but they bring it up. It's just but I try and make it, it's like, and it's always, I always posit it in a question. Did she leave a deuce on the bench, i.e. in the courtroom? Or, did she do this? Did she do that? And that kind of thing. You have to be creative with it,
That's disgusting as frick, man.
Yeah, I know it's disgusting, but
it's absolutely funny.
I can't agree with y'all. I can't.
Hey, I'm not saying anything. I'm just listening this time. So
it's disgusting, but it's funny.
No, I agree. It's absolutely horrendous. Like
That bitch is horrendous. Yes.
you can't unhear that. I'm serious. You can't unhear that from the rest of the whole world. Like she's gonna
Yeah.
she's gonna be stuck with that label for the rest of her life. I'm serious. So
Well,
she's
she's destroyed her own life by taking a dump on a bed,
yeah
basically.
yeah. Like I said, falsely accusing Johnny Depp of being abusive, and she's one being an abuser. That's bad enough. But now you have that
Amber
label on
Turd.
your yeah. She's I don't know what's gonna happen to her after this trial if she loses, but yeah. But I'll say this on a serious note though, that this case is not just about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, in my opinion, because me as a man, like I said, it just makes me put my guard up for any comment because even though Amber Heard, even though a lot of people don't like Amber Heard, but she still influences a lot of women out there to do the same thing, falsely accuse men of abuse and stuff like that. You
Oh
know,
yeah, dude. No, I'm not. Oh yeah, dude. I understand that the false accusation of abuse, that kind of shit. Yeah. Fine.
yeah, especially all the bias court system against men, and it's like, that's why a lot of guys from I don't know about you guys in the UK, but in the United States, a lot of guys saying,
Oh,
"I'm
it's
not
bad
getting
over here
married."
too, dude. It's bad over here too. Dude, too.
Well, I'm saying like the lack of marriage these days, a lot of guys are not getting married because of that, because like a lot of these women are just going to screw over men in the courts. My day job right now is a security guard, so like I said, I worked with court systems.
Okay,
I've been,
what were you talking? Retail, military, or commercial?
Yeah, I was in the army first, and then I got out, and then I started working for law enforcement and security. So I've worked in the mall security, I've worked in courthouses security and different things.
Okay, cool.
So I've seen my share of like insane things happen in the court system. So
I did a little bit of security in my day. I used to do security at a naval base.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well. Recently I got a job offer for a prison facility in Colorado. So pretty soon I'll be a correctional officer.
Yeah, the problem with correctional officers, well, I don't know about over where you're at. They do have some really, really strict rules in, shall we say, subduing. I mean, my old sensei was a correctional officer in the UK, and he couldn't use all the wrist locks and that kind of stuff on the prisoners because there are a lot of rules. When you're a correctional officer, there are a heck of a lot of rules over here.
Oh, that part, that's no problem for me because when I was in the military, that was my part of my job as well. Is escorting guard.
Oh, you were military police, were you?
No, I was the infantry in the military, but I did a lot of security work with that. Yes.
Okay, you did stag and you did guarding shit.
I kind of did a mix. I kind of did a mix of both. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so like I said, the worst kind of people I dealt with in the military was terrorists, but now I'll be dealing with criminals as a correctional officer. So believe me, when it comes to all the rules, I do get that. I'll deal with it when I can.
The problem is with civilian correctional officers, there are a lot of rules.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know from my context, my sensei being a prison officer, and he was saying I couldn't use this particular move. I used this move on you, but I couldn't use it in my job.
Yeah,
wrist knuckles, that kind of stuff.
I was telling B2 that I got a job offer for since I've been cured of cancer, I'm going back to my old job. So I got a new job as a correctional officer job now.
Well, if it pays well and you're happy with what you're doing, that's what matters. And you got over cancer. What kind of cancer, mate? Because I had cancer about 20 years ago. So
yeah, I got diagnosed last September with lymphoma, and then I got recently cured in January of this year. So
okay, I had a lymphoma, Hodgkinson's or non-Hodgkin's.
Yeah, mine was non-Hodgkin's.
Okay, so was it in the neck? So I had my neck swelled up really big.
Yeah, it was in my throat, and so they took it out, and so now I'm just slowly getting back to my normal life again. So like I said, my new job I'm getting is a correctional officer job.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm guessing you had chemo and radio as well.
Oh yeah. Well, not radiation, but just chemo. Yeah.
Oh, I had to. I did the radiation. Well, I had chemo first, and I had to do like about 6 months of radio, and I had
Ooh.
this like lace mask over my face, and it's kind of messed up.
Oh no. Here comes the Kitty Wise picture over here.
No,
Yeah. But like I said, ever since I've been out of curing cancer, now I'm just starting to slowly rebuild my life again. So like I said, the security officer, or the correctional officer is going to be my first security job back on the workforce. So
that's cool, man. I wish you the best with that, man.
oh yeah, and believe
So,
the best part is I'll be working with my good friends of mine because most of the guys I'll be working with, they're all veterans that I served with in the military. So I'll be reuniting So it'd be me and about 4 other military buddies of mine. So.
Oh, that's good. At least you got a support group. That's awesome. That's
Oh,
awesome. Your support. That's great. I
Oh
mean,
yeah. So I'll be real busy, but every time the days I'll have off, I'm gonna try and get myself back on here to chill with my good friends on here too. So.
that's cool, man. No, I mean, dude, being that you had lymphoma and I've had lymphoma, again.
You said you do security guard. What kind of security work do you do?
Oh, I just basically, I was just a civilian security officer on a naval base.
Oh, okay.
The only weapon I had was me big maglite torch. That's all I needed, basically. I was basically, I had to do like 9 rounds. I was like night security, so basically I just had to do rounds and stuff.
Gotcha.
And it was all I had to do was I had to check basically all the junior rates, i.e., your privates and that kind of stuff, or your killers and
Mhm.
so we say your junior rates, i.e., your non-petty officers and that kind of stuff. I had to walk around their billets and their barracks and that kind of stuff. Once
Gotcha.
I had to do the chiefs, petty officers, senior rates, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
A couple of times I had to do the officers and that kind of shit. So I just basically did rounds and stuff. I mean, if I really wanted to fuck stuff up, there was an AK-47 mounted above the door, probably about
Sounds about right.
20 feet away from my security desk.
Nice.
So,
That does not sound like the kind of gun that would be issued by the British military, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
But I did that for a while. That was probably about 18 months of my life. But I've done many different kinds of jobs and stuff.
That's cool.
Well, I'm glad that you got over the lymphoma, mate. I did.
Yeah, I got.
They caught it earlier.
Yeah, because when they caught mine, it was stage 1, so it was easy to cure, I guess, for them.
I think mine was about 3. That's why I had to go for the radiation.
Yeah, mine was only stage 1 when they found it. So
you're a lucky chap. Good.
Yeah, believe me, I am. So like, and the funny thing is, one of my friends said when I was filing security, he said, "You're one ton son of a bitch that you barely ever catch a cold. You never caught COVID, but you somehow got lymphoma cancer, and you still beat it. It's like, damn, you're tough son of a bitch."
That's good. I'm glad. Shit. If you didn't get through it, we'd be talking. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm like back in the game, so it feels good.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I take it they put the red shit into you.
Yeah, they gave me a trach for a couple of months on that. The trach in the throat. Yeah.
Oh, dude, did they do that, man? I just basically had like I had a thing going. I had a tube in my arm, went all the way up my arm into my heart.
Oh wow.
That's what they did to me. They didn't do the trach thing. That's
because like I said, the lymphoma Well, yeah, I'm saying the lymphoma grew so much that it was trouble for me to eat. I was able to talk, just trouble eating. So they discovered it, and so they put a trick in my throat just to allow me to breathe easier. I'm like, sheesh.
Oh right,
I
so
think-
they weren't doing the chemo through the trach thing.
No. They went through my arm on that one.
Oh, you had the arm thing then, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a big seer now, but
I think I was lucky because I was. I mean, at the time. Oh wow, okay, I can see that. Yeah. I mean, is that fully healed yet or not?
yeah, it's fully healed. It just looks like a hole in my throat now, or like a hole in my throat, pretty much, but it's still healed over.
Okay, so it's pretty good. Take a, I'd say,
And also, there you go, Katie. That was my face reveal for you.
I didn't have my glasses on.
I didn't even see the face. I just saw the fake thing because I wasn't expecting you to actually show that. I was like, oh,
Yeah, I
that
can
changed.
see a little bit of scar tissue, but I have my glasses off, but I'm still doing skin stuff.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, we have a neck reveal, but okay.
Yeah, we had a neck reveal. There you go.
Yeah, there's that hole in my throat, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I saw.
And look.
I mean, that is not. I'm hoping. Oh, we see the chin now. Okay, we got some chin action on that Moira.
You wish you got more, but oh well.
I'm just messing, you know.
Highway or regular road? Regular road.
Okay, so with that, I mean, you know, you showed us that. I mean,
We might get close to 25 or 30.
I'm guessing the stuff around your trachea has actually healed up now, is it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So now,
that's
like
good.
I said, now like I said, it just looks like a
Where's that gym located? 7 minutes away.
yeah.
Okay,
All it is now is just basically a hole in my throat, in a sense.
Okay.
Well, it looks like a hole in your throat, but it's not actually a hole in your throat.
Nope.
It's what you-
That's the way it works.
It actually kind of when I touch it, sometimes it just feels like just like another belly button, in a sense. Just a close
okay,
up.
yeah.
That's what it basically feels like. This feels like a belly button.
Yeah, I've just got to live with like a 6-inch scar on my throat, on my side of my neck. That's
Gotcha.
carve that shit out of me.
Wait. So you have a scar on your neck, so you basically have Scarface. You're basically a Scarface then.
Oh no, it's on my neck, not my face. It's just like, but the thing is, the surgeon actually did a really good thing. 'Cause she did it, you know where your neck crinks a bit. She did it along that line. So
Yeah.
certain angles you can't see it, other angles you can see it. But yeah, it's like a 6-inch scar on my throat, and it's like, so
Crazy.
yeah, it's not as bad as it's not as it doesn't. It's not as God. I try to be. It doesn't look like you've had someone stab you really deeply, like
Yeah.
it does with your one. I'm trying to be subtle, but I'm not
I
being
don't
subtle.
care.
I'm being an
Like I said,
arsehole.
I'm
Sorry.
like I said, I'm an army vet. I can take a lot. So I don't care. This is just
Well, you know what I'm saying, yeah? It's,
yeah. I know what you're saying.
It looks like a surface scar opposed to what yours looks like.
Yeah.
Not a surface scar, shall we say? I think that is probably the best way for me to put it.
Well, if you want to make it funny, it's definitely not a glory hole. So.
I'm glad it bloody well isn't. Because if it was, you're actually saying that you have whores living in your throat.
Well, the thing is, the crazy thing is how is somebody's? Wait, how can I say this right?
I know it's right. Though.
I'm trying to find the right words to say without getting kicked off the internet. but like I said, yeah, that from September to January of this year, I was just doing a 6 round of chemo. And the funny thing is, the chemo sessions, it didn't really do anything much to me. It said just made me real tired all the time. a lot of fatigue.
Yeah, I found that, but I found smoking pure bud joints to kind of like pep me up a little bit, and then going to the pub after and drinking a few bowls of Newcastle Brown kind of pep me up.
Yeah, when I was doing my 6 round of chemo, I lost at least 20 pounds, 20 to 25 pounds when I was doing all that medical work.
This is why I was smoking the weed, and and I'm in the UK, it's still illegal over here, but I don't give a shit. I was like going, dude, just give me some bud, and I was skinning up in the toilets in the hospital, like before going into chemo, and then just smoking it, coming in, well, obviously I wasn't just basically going, yeah, fuck it. I was, a little bit, but and it did actually help, because they were going, why the hell is this tumor just reduced massively after a couple of treatments? And I was just basically smoking, and I wasn't smoking, weed, with tobacco. Now I was just smoking pure weed. Because I'd get a bud and I was shredding it to a point where you can basically, okay, it was hard to light, but whatever. Saved my life, mate.
I bet, yeah.
But not actually chatted to someone who's had like that for a long time. I mean, it's been like 20 years since I had it.
Oh, you have it 20 years? Wow, that's a long time.
Well,
oh my goodness,
no. It was 20 years since I had it, so I had it in like 99. That's when I went through it. You've obviously gone through it a lot. Hi, Darius. How you doing, you dirty boy?
Yeah, what's happening?
Join us.
Yeah, I'm about to get up. Yeah, I'm about to get up.
Yeah, he's not visited me in a long time.
I know Darius. He's a dirty boy.
He used to visit my stream, and then he got weird.
He needs to be spanked.
Well, Darius is always weird.
Well, he used to be weird over here with me, and then stopped visiting.
Well, he's here now. There you go. He knows me. Of course, he knows me.
Yeah, Darius is always a chill dude. Yeah, I met Darius when the last time I was on, like a couple of months back before my chemo kind of stuff. I was talking to Darius and Katie, talking about random stuff as well. That was fun.
Yeah, I don't think Darius has been since then.
I think the last time I talked with Darius was with, like I said, the same stream when we did the Mortal Kombat review. Remember? Yeah, because I think it was you, me, Darius, and I think what's the other guy's name? Stryker, or that other guy was.
The Range Lunatic?
I think so. Yeah.
And Raquel.
DL's a good lad.
Yeah, what's up, Darius?
I know DL. He's a good lad. I know Darius, obviously. He's a good lad too.
Yeah, Slasher. That's why. That's what it is.
Oh, Slasher. Yeah, Slasher.
Yeah, because I distinctly remember. Because I distinctly remember me. Like I said, I distinctly remember me, Darius, Slasher, and Katie all reviewing and watching the Mortal Kombat, the new one.
Oh, the bad one.
Oh yeah, we
bad too.
Yeah, we were just kind of doing our own kind of review about it all together. It was interesting.
I didn't really watch it, so I couldn't really add much to it, but it looked like a little bit of shit from what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, because I distinctly remember that stream. It was all four of us discussing it. How interesting and some bad things about it, but yeah. I'll say this much: the only thing that was redeemable, in my opinion, that film was the Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. That's really the only thing I really enjoyed about that movie.
Well, Scorpion versus Sub-Zero.
At the very end, yeah.
Pretty decent in the video game too.
If you wait all the way to start again for anything worthwhile.
So Scorpion's with the freaking the thing he shoots out and goes, "Come here," and then obviously Sub-Zero's got the turns away shit, all that kind of stuff.
Hey Darius, get your butt in here.
Come
We
on,
miss
Darius. I'm fading fast. Your body needs you.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're fading? It's like morning for you over there. What are you talking about?
He's fading.
Yeah,
He's dying. I'm fading
Oh.
fast. Hurry.
Well, no, I've been up. Okay, when you say it's morning over here, I've been up for like 20 hours, so
Oh no!
it's fine. I can power
They
through. Don't
they
worry.
get your butt. Well, then get your butt to sleep after you vote for your scummy politicians over there.
But the thing is, though, I'm in two minds to vote today. I'm like going, if I go there and give them my voting card, all that kind of stuff, actually, this is the thing you may not know about our voting thing. Yes, we have paper ballots, yeah, but every paper ballot is numbered, and every paper ballot given out is actually locked to you. So
We need.
all the political parties know who you have actually voted for in the previous election. I ain't joking.
Wow,
But it's all done paper style.
it's kind of redundant, but yeah.
Paper ballots over here, like proper paper ballots.
Yeah, it's not anonymous paper ballots. It's basically numbered paper ballots. And when you get handed them, they go, okay, if you get, I don't know, 13645 or some shit, they'll write that down against your name, so you know which ballot is a certain person's. Then then you go and you tick whatever box you shove it in a, obviously, then it's anonymous, but they can actually track who voted for who over here.
That's kind of dumb.
It's kind of fascistic.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So this is why I'm in two minds of whether to vote today. If I do vote, I'll do a FU Boris vote or a independent candidate, but because I live in a very, shall we say, a very conservative area, where a lot of people around me believe in what is spewed out of the BBC, which obviously is bullshit.
I do not doubt that at all.
I doubt there is going to be a independent candidate, and if there is, I might actually just go up there and just like see who's on the thing, and then just just hand in a small blank vote. If there's an independent, I'll vote for independent, but I doubt there will be an independent.
I would imagine.
Which means there is no one to actually, because I don't agree with I literally do not agree with the Conservatives because they're commies. I don't agree with Labour because they're commies. I don't agree with Green Party because they're watermelon, i.e. green on the outside, commie on the inside, red on the inside. I don't agree with the Liberals because they're pretty much commies. So it's like...
Excuse the way you said that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's no one to actually represent, shall we say. I'm not a liberal. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like, I'm not, you must do X, Y, Z. I'm like, live life as you want to live life. But the problem is all these assholes want to basically cause World War III or do the Agenda 2030 crap. I don't agree with that shit at all. Agenda 2030, look into that. That's like, Chinese style social credit score and all that bullshit.
Wow.
And forced the population
I don't have
and
very
that kind
good
of stuff.
social skills, so I'm in trouble already.
So, yeah, well, sorry about that, but, it's kind of like, it annoys me. That's why I emote.
I was going to say that the one thing I learned about your British or UK politics is the Great Reset BS. trying to reset the economy by making sure no one
Oh,
knows.
I hate Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab needs a 50 cal round through his blinking skull.
All right,
By
easy now. Don't get me in trouble.
no. I'm not advocating violence. I'm just saying that if a Swiss patriot was to do that, I would say, good on you, mate.
Yeah.
I'm not
Because
saying I'm not saying go on to tour and say blah 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 blah, shall we say, and then dump a bunch of Bitcoin into shall we say a pool that facilitates such naughty stuff.
It sounds
No,
like you got a
you do
heart
that.
monitor going.
That's bad. That's bad. Naughty. If you do that, that's very very naughty.
Price. Price. That
Allegedly.
background sound sounds like you got a heart monitor ultrasound going.
Huh.
Maybe.
Let me come back real quick.
I feel like I'm listening to the ultrasound of an unborn baby.
I have no idea.
Baby's gonna come back. Like I didn't mean to run him off. I was just trying to tell him it was acting weird again.
Yeah, I mean, I unplugged just to make sure it wasn't me, and it wasn't me.
I mean, if he
That's
said I'll
part-
be right back, that would make me feel a little better. But now I'm like,
Oh, it will be. Don't worry. He's probably gonna butts with it and whatever.
oh, yep. There we go. Hold on, trying to find my keyboard. There we go.
I returned. Is it better?
Okay, so far, yes.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
much better.
it'll be good for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why you're hearing an ultrasound kind of thing, but
Well, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a little baby heartbeat. Like,
yeah, I'm just literally just
Yes,
sitting.
hello.
I'm just literally laying down on my bed, just kind of relaxing in the dark right now. Just like bored out of my mind. But I'm actually getting ready to crash out for sleep anyway. So
Okay, bro.
because like
Well,
I said,
you know-
it's morning for you is about almost midnight for over here. So
Well, it's like nearly 8 a.m. now. So that means. Oh, let's have a look at my to watch list for today. Oh, cool! I've got like a bunch of stuff I can watch today. Thursdays are awesome for me. But hey, if you're gonna crash, bro, it's been great, having a chat with you, mate. And as I said,
but it's better to meet someone like-minded like myself in the UK across the pond. That's pretty awesome. Pleasure to meet you too.
I'm pretty good at playing matchmaker.
hey, you're
Well,
great. You're great.
No. Well, if you're talking about matchmaking, you just matchmake some of the raunchiest guys on YouTube now.
Well, I said he was the British version of you.
So, like I said, now we're both
There
gonna
you
bug the hell out of you.
I need
What?
bug the hell out more now and then.
Aw.
But she wouldn't love us if we weren't that way anyway. So
Well, the thing is, bro, what you need to take away from this is you've had the lymphoma. I've had the lymphoma.
mhm.
Yeah, I'm 20 years ahead of you, pretty much. 20, I'd say 22 years, because basically I got it in 99.
Mental. What?
Did my shit in 2000. It's done. I've been 20 years clear. So
That's good.
you're going to be all right, mate. Don't worry about it. You're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Just
Thanks
don't
for
get
that.
any stabby jabbies and that kind of crap, because that will
Wow.
not
Wow.
be good.
All
For some
right.
reason, Darius is talking about Yentl. I don't know why, but I feel like saying, Father, can you hear me?
Darius
Well,
just likes blinking Streisand. He's funny like that. He likes Barbara Streisand, doesn't he, Darius?
Oh, Lord.
good old Darius. Well, I'm about to crash out, so I'll probably catch you guys on the next stream when you guys have one on.
Lots of
Well-
hugs.
So you guys have a good night.
Yeah.
We'll chat when we do, mate. Have a good
Hey,
one.
also fist pump across the pond. I'll give you a fist bump.
Just bump road. There you go.
Later.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Then there were
Darius, are you not
two.
going to visit us?
Oh, Darius is
Darius is
scared. Darius is
Darius
scared
is
of
too
me.
cool to come see us anymore. Like, you don't hang out in the chat, but he's too cool to come on our stream anymore.
Oh no, he's just scared of me. That's all. Don't worry.
Oh, I doubt it. Why? Why? Are you
Yeah.
going to be mean to him?
Of course, I'm not going to be mean to him.
Well, then I don't know why he'd be scared of you.
He's just scared because I'll just take the piss out of the Robocop thing or some shit like that. I mean, and then after I've done that, we chat, whatever. I probably won't take the piss out of the Robocop thing. I'd rather just chat. You know how it is.
Righto.
Well, it's just like some people are a little bit scared to, put themselves out there to like a few people. It's kind of weird.
Hey, Darius, you can at least light up the chat with conversation?
Let's have a look. Why is there any person in the chat at the moment?
The thing says 2 people are watching, but the thing is never correct. I've had 3 people talking in the chat before, and it told me there was 0. I'm like, bullshit! I see them right there.
That does happen. Well, I think it might be I mean, being that Darius is not going to join us or grace us with his presence.
I don't know. I must have done something to upset or make him mad, I guess. Because, like, everything was fine. Then one day, poof, he wasn't talking to me hardly. He wasn't, like, coming on the stream no more. He hadn't been in the chat for, like, a couple of months. I was like, what the fuck? So, like, I wrote to him. I'm like, are you going to tell me what I did? And he ignored it. I'm like, what the fuck? So, that boy's difficult.
Well, that's just wrong. So many
know.
levels. So, him being wrong for such a long time, he should
I mean,
really.
He said
He
it
should
was
really
because his
join
computer wasn't
us.
working. He said it was because his computer wasn't working, but then he got it working, and like he still ain't coming up on the screen.
Well,
I'm
maybe his microphone is broken.
I
I don't
well,
know.
now you're giving him something to say as an excuse.
Or maybe he had a rage thing and he threw his microphone away. I've done that once before. I got so drunk, and that was on spirits. So I was on beers, now I'm on coffee. When I was on spirits and that, I had a really, really bad rage moment, shall we say? And I threw my microphone in the bin, and then no microphone for a month. But then again, I use it infrequently. I just, it might be an idea to just like, I don't know, wrap it up for the night, because I'm gonna have to go to the shop. I want to
Hey, Bianca.
get that stuff squared away before I get some sleep during today. Like a vampire. I am like a vampire nowadays. I call it insomnia or whatever. I can't get no sleep. You know that song, Moira?
I don't. I might like.
Oh, faithless. I can't get no sleep. It's like
Vaguely sounds familiar.
yeah, I can't get no sleep. It was big in the UK in the mid-90s.
I'd probably have to hear it. I probably have heard it. I just don't recall off the top of my head.
I was sort of like a dance track. Not that I really listened to dance that much. It's just one of those ones I actually paid attention to. Because I kind of dug the I can't get no sleep, because at the time I was very, very, very high on drugs and alcohol. But that was my 20s, so yeah, whatever. More responsible now. Only do alcohol. Oh, Bianca, hey! Oh, actually, Bianca Zombies just jumped into the chat.
I said hello to her a few minutes ago.
It's not a her, it's a he.
Well, I see Bianca. I think of her. Sorry.
Oh, it's a joke. Oh, actually, yeah. I watch Bianca's videos on BitChute, and they're usually pretty dead on. Very, very red to black pill, shall we say. Good stuff. Always give them a like. The ones I watch. So Moira, what are your plans and your campaign? Let's do some campaign strategizing.
I'm trying to. Unfortunately, God dang it! I hit the wrong link again. Well, unfortunately, my strategy.
Come on, Bianca. Come in. Come on, bro.
Bruh.
Here's a dude. Trust me.
If anyone wants to send some dollars, that would be awesome because I have to go to Collinsville tomorrow and I don't know if I will have the gas to get there. Because strategy requires money, whether it's fuel or paying for radio ad space. It's ridiculous.
Well, share luck with me. I'm unemployed.
I know.
I
was
just
hoping
give you.
that Darius or Bianca loved me.
I give you time. That's what I can do.
Well, hugs.
Oh yeah, and hugs. Virtual hugs.
Well, of course. Her.
Yeah, don't want your other half getting jealous and stuff.
I don't think he's gonna freak out because someone in England gave me a virtual hug. You know.
Good. So okay, what are your main policy platforms?
Oh my God, there's so much. There's so much stuff. Like.
Okay, well, okay, that's the thing. There's so much stuff. You need to be target focused. Okay, this is just a crazy idea. Getting rid of woke stuff.
Well,
in the
one of the first things I plan to do is audit the whole bloody state because everybody's been fucking off with money, acting stupid. So,
that's not bad. That's not bad. You could actually.
They're gonna go. I'm gonna go through them with a fine-tooth comb and just absolutely just wreck their shit.
Okay, we can call that fiscal responsibility for government departments. You say I stand for fiscal responsibility for government departments, i.e., we are going to, as you said, do an audit, blah blah blah. But you have to sell it, so you have to say something like some fucking politician word like fiscal responsibility for government departments, i.e., I want to cut your taxes. And you say that, and you'll fucking win. You say,
I'm going to do the audit because I'm going to do my best to work with the money we already have, and not try to raise their taxes or take any more of their money.
Yeah, the thing is, what you say is, you want to go. I want to audit every government department, and I want to slash costs. So and don't say you will. Say I may be able to cut taxes in the future because you're going for a gubernatorial role.
All of them say they're going to cut taxes, but what happens, even though they cut taxes, inflation and everything else still goes up, so they never actually save any money. They never see like.
But the thing is, if you're able to cut taxes by, I don't know, a couple of percent, at least they know.
Well,
At least the
I might be
general.
able to figure that out after the audit. I need to see what kind of mess we're dealing with and what's available. So I need to figure out what money is left, what money I might be able to retrieve back to the dumbasses that took it, and fine the shit out of them for doing it, get the money back, and then try to figure it out from there. So,
Ah,
but I'm definitely
actually,
gonna try. I'm gonna try not to raise their taxes though. Like,
well, there you go. That's good. You're trying. You're gonna try your best not to raise taxes. You should audit every government department. Hey, that's not bad.
I think
Also,
people that stole the money should fucking pay.
actually, there is actually another kind of angle with that. Is a lot of states and a lot of cities have two sets of books. You got the one.
Oh, sounds like I better
I-
call in the IRS.
No, they got two sets of books, and one of them is. Oh God, I saw this crap like about 2 decades ago, and it was and it's the same over here, over this side of the pond. They got two sets of books. One set of books is basically what they, is public available, but they got their shadow set of books.
A penny
It's
for
all
the
the-
book, a pound for the pocket.
Oh no, it's all the investments each state and each borough and each county and that kind of stuff have. Yeah, and well, actually get some income, but they don't actually have to do it on their official sets of books. I can't. Oh, bloody hell! I can't remember what the hell it's called. Bianca might be able to help me with that, but Bianca's in the chat. Hopefully, I know. God. Actually, I'll make a note of that and I'll get back to you on that.
Fair enough.
Okay. Okay, secondary sets of accountancy books. Public sector. No, and literally, if you're able to get control of those from the civil servants, you could probably free up a hell of a lot of money, basically, from this second set of books. But the thing is, so it is actually controlled by civil servants and that kind of stuff. But it's kind of like tied into
Well,
their
I'm
pension
gonna be
portfolios and that
I'm
kind of
hoping to
shit.
be scary enough and crazy enough that they start snitching on each other. If they don't want to see the inside of a jail cell.
That works too, but the thing is, though, knowing what it is, if I was able to give you the proper term, then you can basically go at them and basically hammer the heck out of them, and they will snitch.
Well, I'll have advisors. I'll find people who can advise me on law and things like this, and hire them.
Yeah, the problem is this second set of books that most states, counties, and that kind of stuff have. And again, it's like what they present to the public is one set of figures, but the other set of figures is what they've kind of invested in corporations, that kind of stuff, for their public sector pension funds and that kind of stuff. Yeah, they got a shit ton of money in that kind of stuff, and they got surplus on that. But they're always going, oh, we need to raise taxes. They don't need to raise taxes because they've already got 50 years worth of this surplus, which they're just sitting on, so they all have gold-plated pensions.
Right.
I will look into that for you, Maura. I've made a note of it. I've written it down. So you've got secondary sets of accountancy books, public sector. Because I did actually look at this, just out of pure interest, about a decade ago, and it just it might be I'm not saying it will, but I'm just saying, it's an angle. Don't what I'm saying is don't take it as, this is this. I have to look into it more. Okay? It needs
All
more
right.
researching is what I'm saying.
Right on.
Okay, I'll look into it. I mean, and I'll just basically give you what search them so you can get whatever documentation you need. But there are there are two sets of books in most counties, states, countries, and that kind of stuff at the moment. But yeah, it goes down to county level. But you have to. I'll find out the specific term, and then I can give you the specific term, and then you can look into it for yourself, or get paid researchers to, or whatever. Why the hell has Darius or Bianca not joined us?
I don't know why. He's
They're
got to be weird.
scared.
Like I said, one day it's just like a flip of a switch. One day he was just weird, and I assumed I must have done something, and he won't. He said, "Oh, you didn't do anything wrong," but like if he wouldn't come on the stream anymore, nothing. It was very weird.
Well, Darius.
So I can only
Um,
assume that something went wrong, and he just won't say. Maybe he's being too polite or something.
well, actually, I've found that a little bit recently. Peeps have been acting weird in the last 4 or 5 days, I'd say. I don't know.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
That's one of those things, I guess.
I don't know what you said.
I said peeps have been acting, should we say, out of character for the last 4 or 5 days.
More than that. At least for me.
Well, for me, it's been like 4 or 5, maybe a week.
Well, I don't know. He's just peculiar.
I don't know. Maybe they've all been body snatched, shall we say?
Yikes. That's
Ladies
creepy.
and body snatchers. Maybe we're the only ones who see stuff. I'm obviously speculating and, whatever.
All right.
Big speculation. At least they haven't chemtrailed it yet. Good. Oh, did you see the news article where they actually admitted to chemtrailing?
Which one?
Oh
I've
God.
seen a couple. But he did this for years, though.
They've been doing it since the mid-90s.
Why is there a cat meowing? Hold on, there's a cat meowing somewhere.
It's probably one of your cats.
Where is the meowing coming from? Hi, Dankers. No, Dankers, you're not going out that door. You already came in, you're still wet. So no.
Hmm.
You're my emotional support cat.
So America didn't commit suicide; it was murdered by globalists. That makes sense, Bianca.
What happened?
Oh, it's one of Bianca's latest video.
Okay. I was looking at the chat and I'm like, did I miss something?
No, it's looking on BitChute. And they've gone. Damn it. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you now because I need to basically go to the shop, get more beer for tonight, and tidy up all the cans I've drunk from last night. Good lord, there's a lot of them. 18 in total.
Oh my god. You gonna be alright?
Do I sound okay?
I've
And a little
heard
bit
worse.
drunk.
I've heard worse.
I'll be alright then. Well, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you, Moira. I mean, you know, it's been good chatting.
It's a good chat with you too.
With any
Not so
luck,
much.
you.
Huh?
Oh, you got your kitty on your lap, have you?
Don't know what you said, but lots of hugs to you.
Okay, well, lots of hugs back. Virtual hugs, obviously. And, I have to decide if I'm going to vote today. If I'm going to vote, as I said, it's going to be like a independent, none of the major parties. Because, well, they're all corrupt. And
Yeah, so just try to
corrupt.
pick the ones that act less like an ass.
Oh, I've gone far past that. I've lost all faith in them.
That's why I said the ones that act the least like an ass. Yeah. Like,
So, are you running as a Republican or a Democrat before I go?
I can't believe you could ask me such a question. How dare you?
Are you okay? So anarchist, that's good. Well done, anarchist it is.
Well, I have to label myself as a Republican, though.
Okay.
The Wagner Wagner County GOP sent me a questionnaire, and they were like, "How long have you been a Republican?" I was like, "Since I was born. It's hereditary." Well, some of their questions, they sound like they're trying to trick me or trap me up in a question, so I'm being a smartass. They're like, "Do you have a criminal record?" I said, "Not according to the OSBI, the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation. They have no record of any arrests." And so I was like, "Not according to the OSBI." I don't know if they're gonna find that sarcastic or not, but like, and then one of them was like, "Do you think democracy is the best method of this, that, and other?" And the answer I was like, "Are you trying to trick me into finding out whether or not I know the difference between a democracy and
Democracy in a republic.
And I asked him that, like, "Are you trying to trick me?" That was my answer. Like, "Are you trying to trick me into this?" Like,
You're not in a democracy. You're in a bloody constitutional republic. For
I know.
fuck's sake.
That's what I wrote. Like, "Are you trying to trick me to find out if I know the difference?" That was my fucking answer to them. Like, if you're gonna ask me some funky question, try to trick me. Dang, that thunders. Ooh,
All they're trying to do is just
man, the
sniff out
windows
if
are
you're a
shaking.
communist.
That thunder was making the windows shake. Fuck.
Oh wow! Yeah, I heard that.
Whew. But yeah, yeah, they were asking some silly questions or saying it in such a way it was fucking with me. I'm like, man, I ain't falling for this. Hey, Jedi Bill, how are you?
Hi, Bill. Hope your internet stuff got sorted out, mate.
Oh, he's having internet issues? That sucks.
Oh yeah, issues, that kind of shit. It's. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, mate. What he's gone through in the last few days, should rip his hair out.
Oof.
I hate it when you have internet issues and shit. It's fucking horrid.
Oh yeah, the apocalypse is gonna suck.
When the
we're gonna have to draw memes and just like occasionally go to this town square and just post them up on like a bulletin board and share memes like that.
Oh, invest in a staple gun so you can fucking go. Get one of those staple guns so you can just like post your memes on the freaking lampposts.
And it'll be on the lamppost. And somebody can put a thumbs up and say they like this post.
They literally would have to go to a post and say, "I like this post."
Yeah, we'll get a little bit of generator so that way you can just print out like some funny ass pictures and shit and post them up.
Well, yeah, the thing is though, if the cell network goes down,
well, I have them saved in my phone. Although I should probably stock up on memes though. I print them out, and that way I'll have some memes ready to post up. It'd be funny.
Or
Make
what
sure
you
they're
could do,
apocalypse memes.
yeah, well, one thing is you can still do it on your computer, but just get a printer and you print them out.
No, I have them on my phone. I mean, sometimes you can connect. You can connect. Like I think you
Yeah.
can Bluetooth your phone to a printer.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah. You can do that, but the problem is when the cell network goes down,
Oh yeah.
you're gonna
Well, yeah,
be.
but if I already have the memes in my phone, then it's in my gallery already.
Well, if you've got them in your phone, then you can plug your phone into a computer.
We should start printing out some memes and like post-apocalyptic memes and all kinds of martial law memes and stuff, just in case, and have them ready.
I think Alex Jones has got a lot of them already.
Oh Lord,
Oh
that dude lost his shit, man. That dude started losing his shit in like 2012. I'm like, bruh, I can't even now.
no, the thing is, I've got. I know I said I was gonna go and go to the bloody shop and get more beer, but now you brought that up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, 2012. I've got a theory about 2012. This will sound completely insane, but okay, so have you heard of a guy called Terence McKenna?
The what?
A guy, Terence McKenna was this mathematician who basically espoused, said mushrooms are really great, magic mushrooms are really great. And he was like a high level mathematician. He was bombed out of his skull on mushrooms most of the time, so he can make all these equations and stuff. Yeah, he made this this piece of software called was it Time Wave Zero? I played with it like before 2012, and Time Wave Zero kind of like synced up within a year or so with the old Mind Calendar stuff in 2012. Are you following me so far?
More or less.
Okay, so and his whole idea was based around like cycles of time and this kind of stuff, and a theory of novelty, i.e., weird shit happens. And he said that peak novelty was 2012. Like a lot of weird shit would happen around 2011, 2012, that kind of thing. Now, and I've played with his software. You can get it online. There's some academic site if you want to just look in Terence McKenna, Time Wave Zero software. You'll probably find it. But my actual theory is basically, okay, so we hit, so what he says, yeah, maybe taking what he said, and this is just an extrapolation of his ideas, is yeah, we hit peak novelty, i.e., peak weird stuff, 2012, and now we're past that. But the thing is, though, it wasn't peak; it's just getting more and more crazy.
That's true.
Because it is. I mean, you look since 2012 to now. Has it got more crazy or has it got less crazy?
It's insane.
There you go. I'm thinking that was basically like he got to a point with his equations. He said, and he got to a point. He said, "Yeah, this is peak craziness," and then because he couldn't measure it anymore, he then think that it's even more crazy, which he obviously has because we're in a very, very crazy time, shall we say. And I'm being polite with my language. Super polite with my language.
Right.
I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but it's just a thought, shall we say.
Oh, hey, with everything so weird, we can't leave a stone unturned at this point.
Well, yeah, it has gone.
It's gone tits up, man.
Yeah, it's gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. 'Cause the thing is, he has gone really weird. I find it pretty strange. I mean, but on the good side,
Hey, Boo.
hi Bush, are you gonna join us, you dirty scoundrel? I call him Riker because he looks like bloody Riker out of Star Trek: The Next
Oh,
Generation.
jeez. Now you've ruined it for me. But he sounds like Joe Swanson from Family Guy, though.
He's a good lad. I've
Yeah,
seen it.
he's
I've seen it. Nobody is pinging you guys this way.
Eh?
No, Bish and I were streaming a few nights ago with nobody.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you should join Moira because
He goes, I'm such an uncouth ruffian.
you're not that bad. You just interrupt too much.
Oh, damn!
He knows what I'm talking about.
Damn.
But then he tends not to interrupt me because I don't say much in the streams because I know what he's like. He interrupts Dr. Forbin, who was here earlier,
Oh,
a heck of a lot.
oh boy.
That's just stupid crap.
Well, I
Meow.
probably
Meow.
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 I probably do need
Meow.
to try to get some sleep because my alarm's going to go off at like 8:40 in the morning.
Well, it's like 8:26 here now.
He's like, but hey, I have questions. I get interrupted just as much.
That's because you're fighting, you and Forbin. You fight too much together. Should be respectful to each other. Sorry, Moira. That shouldn't. That stuff was like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, whatever that F it was.
Well, I don't know if the statute of limitations is passed, so I don't know.
Okay, what question? I know you weren't fighting. You were just tickling each other's balls. Sorry, I had to see what these two were up to for like how many hours was it? 3, 4, 5 hours?
Oh Lord.
And he was like, so that nobody basically went away for like 10 minutes at a time. Those two were just arguing with each other, and I was like I was just watching and going, okay. But good times were had by all.
Good. Anyway, I suppose I'll hop off as well.
Yeah, I think it's probably about that time we need to wrap it up, and I need to go to the freaking shop and get beer for later, and then hit the hay.
Righto.
But it's been great having a chat with you, Moira. Hopefully, hopefully next governess of Oklahoma. Because I like your idea of basically auditing the crap out of. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, you join us now. Now I have to stay for another hour or so. Okay, fine.
I can end the stream and we can still talk.
Nah, that's right. If he wants to talk, he wants to talk.
I thought he said join us, so here I am.
Yeah, well, you took your bloody time, didn't you?
I had to put a shirt on.
For what? Your camera's off.
Okay, look.
Well, it will be on
Quit poking
later.
holes in my reality. But yes, I had to put a shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How are you, DJ?
I'm good, mate. You know, I'm just
Doing his balls
taking the piss,
apparently.
mate. I'm just taking the piss, mate.
Taking the piss. All of that.
I'm just taking the piss. I mean, you and Foreman, you were, shall we say, talking over each other a lot.
Oh yes. Oh, that happened quite a bit. Yes, with the CNN stuff and MSNBC stuff that I was showing.
There you go. So what's new? I mean, it's been a few days.
Nothing much, nothing crazy.
So no anecdotes in. I mean, what I get from. Oh yeah, work. When you said the thing, like the cigarettes went up, like how many cents or 20 cents? Or
oh God.
that was funny. Tell Moira. Moira loved this.
So, this guy comes up. This is a Soldair. That's what he said, and it's $1.07 for a pack of Swisher Sweets. And this guy comes over there and he just dumps a bunch of change on the counter and says Soldair. And I went,
I put my clothes in the wash or the dryer, rather.
Okay.
Oh, my neck hurts.
The other one that was great was the guy that tried to pay for gasoline at a gas station with a Lowe's gift card. It's like, what? Like from where I am, I can't see the credit card machine. I usually can't because I'm just staring at the screen. And I go, okay, put your card in. And I just look at the screen because it'll pop up and say that the card's been inserted. Then I hit the button. Then I go over to the other button. And I don't generally just stare at the credit card machine or the customer, right? So they stick the card in and it doesn't work.
Boom, boom, yeah.
Right, yeah. I'm just trying to go as fast as I can just to move them along, get to the next customer, so on and so forth. Customer service, as it were. And it's not working. Whatever he's doing isn't working. And I lean over. I go, try it again, sir. And then I'm looking at the credit card machine. And I go, sir, that's a Lowe's card. And he goes, but it's a gift card. And I go,
I bet, motherfucker, does it say Lowe's outside?
Right. It says Murphy. No, that's what I actually.
There's like a gift card. Yeah, fine. Yeah.
And we got into an argument about it, and it should never have happened. An argument that never should have happened. And I said, "Sir, that's a Lowe's gift card. You can't use a Lowe's gift card."
He went home and complained about that, and somebody's like,
"Oh, absolutely." He's probably just like I am right now on his own podcast, complaining about why he couldn't use his.
And
Lowe's
he's probably
gift
getting
card.
eaten alive in the chat, and they're like, "Dude, you're a fucking dumbass for doing that."
No, I bet they're on his. I bet they're on his side. Like, what the hell? Why wouldn't they take? There's money on the card.
Not in that system, though.
Correct, but again.
So what you're alluding to? He was a communist then.
No, he's just a fucking moron.
So
yeah, probably a communist. I go. Yeah. It took me a second.
I cut to the chase. Yeah, I take the moron thing out of the equation and just go straight communist.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's free money. Just give me free gas. No.
I mean, I've got like a £20 or $25 Amazon gift card that I got given like about 5 years ago. I ain't used it because I don't want to sign up for Amazon.
You don't really have to sign up for Amazon. You can just buy shit off Amazon.
Right. You don't have to.
Oh, no, I don't. Oh, yeah, you do. Over here, you do.
No, I mean,
you may be right. Like maybe UK is different. Like you have to actually sign up and pay for Amazon in order to use their gift card.
Oh no, you don't. You have to. You have to have an account, and obviously an address and all that shit. I'm like, no.
Oh, you don't want to give them your personal information.
Well, how the hell you deliver shit?
Oh, okay, I got you. No, DJ, I understand what you're talking about, and I'm not necessarily opposed to that.
Well, the thing is, I tend to buy my stuff from independent things, opposed to, shall we say, big global conglomerates who want to kill us all.
Right. Oh, actually, speaking of that, DJ, I have a question for you because I don't know how it works in the UK. I know how it works in
Okay.
Canada. I know how it works in
Okay.
Mexico. I know how it works in the United States. You
Okay, go for it.
prepay for gas, right? You go up and you pay before you pump. And if you don't pump enough, then so can you just go up to the gasoline and just start pumping gas in the United Kingdom and leave?
We do have prepaid pumps, so you have to insert a credit card or a
Right.
debit card into the pump, and then you just basically stick it in there, and then you start pumping.
Right.
Or we've got the other thing where you just go, "I'm going to pump it in," and then walk to, the
Okay.
counter and then pay with cash or card or whatever.
That's self-service. The other
Yeah,
one is
yeah.
prepaid.
Every gas station in the UK is self-service.
Self-service is well, it's actually different in the United States. The terms are different. Like self-service is like an honor system, and it
Oh
rarely
yeah, it's
shows
not
up.
a system. It's all another
Right. Yeah.
system. But we do
Self-service is
have.
you pay, you pump, and then you go in and pay. And
Yeah,
that's like the honor system. And so,
yeah.
but the gas station I work at is not like that. It is prepaid. You have to pay
Oh,
first and then pump and then right.
we've got the option of both over here.
Not some gas stations here do, but most do not. Most,
Oh,
especially the big
is
the big chains. Yeah, you can't just go up and start pumping gas because people just drive off. Yeah.
oh we tend not to have that problem unless they're not, should we say, integrated into, should we say, our
Culture.
mindset. Yeah, culture, mindset.
Culture.
That kind of,
Yeah, it's a different
yeah,
culture over here where people are like, "Oh, I can just go do this and drive off." Yeah, I'll do it. So
yeah.
that
Well,
tends to, especially when it's a larger population around here. See, like in Florida, if you go way outside Tampa, there are places that are self-service where you pump and then you go pay. It's very rare that the people that live in that area would pump and then drive off.
I would say high density populations is probably needed where you're at. Over here, I mean, I know it is actually kind of weird because, I mean, where I live is kind of like it's semi. It's not high density population, being up with all front, back,
So
and
it's
side
like, is
gardens and
this
that
like
kind of stuff.
suburbia or is it rural? I mean, like
Um,
rural areas in Florida are where you would find self-service stations, but it's very rare.
I wouldn't say it's rural. I wouldn't say it's suburbia. It's kind of a bit in the middle. I'm sorry,
Okay.
mate. I live in a. I mean, I've got a front garden. I've got a back garden. I've got a river at the back of my back garden, and I've got a side garden as well. And I live in,
Like how
I
close
know.
is your closest neighbor?
Well, I live in like a semi-detached, so it's like,
I don't know what that is.
well, a semi-detached is basically, I live in like a semi-detached bungalow, so basically our neighbour is adjoined to us.
Oh, like a duplex.
No, well, no, duplex is like an apartment thing, but this is kind of like, it's like a bungalow, but you got a big bungalow split in half, and I live in one half, neighbour
Okay.
lives in the other half, kind of thing.
No, that's we have that here, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's like a house, but it's split in half, and then one
Yeah,
person lives in one half, and one person lives in the other half. Here we call that a duplex.
yeah. I thought duplexes were like where you have like an apartment, and it's not one level, but it's two levels.
It may be. I always
Well,
thought
yeah,
like a
it's
duplex was the same
it's
situation
like
like
a
what you're talking about.
two-apartment building.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking apartment building. Connotation
Yeah,
is
it
what I said.
could be
So
like in
what am I thinking of,
Florida.
Moira? It's like a house, but it's split in two.
Yeah.
What we call it semi-detached over here.
Okay,
Detached is basically a house on its own in its own
right.
land.
So semi-detached.
Semi
That's a new term for me. So
well
Moira,
semi-detached.
what is the one that I'm talking about? Like it's basically a house that's split in two. Do you not have them in Oklahoma where it's? I thought that was called a
Duplexes?
duplex.
Yeah, we do.
But isn't that this? Is that not the same thing? It's not like an apartment. No, it's like a house on its own. One of my friends used to live in one,
It
and
can
it
be
was
both. It's like a small apartment building. Like it's one building has got like an upstairs and downstairs.
oh no, this was like a standalone building, a house by itself, and
They do indicates the word two. So
Right.
long as there's two units, it can constitute a duplex.
right. So like besides the neighbor that he shared the house with, because there was like a giant concrete wall between the two that separated the units themselves.
There's two
Yeah.
units. It's duplex.
Right. He lived on one side, the other people lived on the other side. The nearest neighbor was like 2 streets away.
Oh no, we've got neighbours.
So it wasn't like an
all around.
apartment.
We've got neighbours all around, but the thing is, like, we've got kind of like a house, and it's kind of like our closest neighbour is basically literally there's walls separating their house.
Oh
and
no, I
our
mean like what's like the nearest neighbor besides the one in the duplex or the what do you call it?
like
The
well, it's a
stand-
It's called a semi-detached.
semi
Semi-detached, yeah. That is actually the technical term over here, but you've obviously got different terminologies, and that's fine.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm learning now. I'm learning.
That's cool,
is a
that's
new
cool.
thing for me.
yeah, look it up. In your own time and stuff.
Oh no, you're teaching me already. I don't have to look it up. I got it. It's great.
So, my nearest neighbour is how wide is the garage? I'd say probably about 20 feet, 20, 30 feet, and then
That's
roughly.
not bad.
That's the one side, but I've got like a bigger gun than the front, and I've got a bigger gun than the back, and then I've got obviously a gun on the side as well. So I've got land around.
I don't have land, but I plant and grow in my renter's land, I guess is what you'd say it. Like I have a room and I have like a half kitchen that I can use. I've got my own refrigerator and microwave and things like that. I've got my own TV.
That's fair enough, dude.
My own I got my bathroom, I got my walk-in closet, which I don't go in there. I don't think anyone else should go in there. Pretty much the clothes that I use are clothes that I go out with and clothes that I go to work with. And they live on my chair.
I am similar. I have my hang out at home clothes, and I have to leave the house clothes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got to say,
Work
like my
clothes,
hang around the house clothes are
yeah.
gym shorts and a t-shirt. Like
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
that's my
it.
at-home uniform.
Yeah, me it's basically long johns and a t-shirt.
It's like sometimes underwear optional. I go out and do like I work in the yard too here where I live, and I've got 2 avocado trees growing, and I planted.
Oh, nice!
I planted 22 African irises, and less than half survived. And the owner paid me to do that, and so we had a really weird winter. Like winter was done, right? Like March winter was done, and then it dropped down to 32 degrees, and then it went up to 45 degrees, and like 3 days later it dropped down to like 35 degrees. To be comparable to that, so for Celsius it'd be what is it? 10 degrees Celsius is 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about like that.
I take your word for it because I don't do the freaking calculation myself personally.
Well, it's like every 8
just
days,
say it's cold. That's
it's fucking cold.
There you
go. It was warm, and then it got fucking cold, and then it got warm again, and then it got cold again, and it killed so many plants in the yard.
Oh yeah, we've had a similar pattern.
The other thing I do is like I cook, and they love that shit. So
okay, what do you cook? What do you cook?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, bro. I'll give you my. This is what I had last night for dinner. I had a ribeye steak. Yeah, nice. I've got a obviously, I put it, I dry it, I dry, I get some kitchen towel. I make sure it's nice and dry. Put a little bit of olive oil on it. I've got a steak rub, which has got like onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper,
Right.
a bit of hot chili powder in there, a bit of cayenne in there, and
On a steak.
yeah.
Oh, you go over. I don't season that much, but it sounds delicious.
Oh, I've normally, before. Well, actually, this is a new thing for me in the last couple of weeks. A bit of, I think, what have I got now? I think I've got oregano in there as well. So I got like a ribeye. You pay it dry. Well, no, actually, I don't pay it dry. What I do is I wrap it up in kitchen towel.
Mhm.
Yeah. Put it down for 15 minutes. Yeah. So the bottom of it basically sucks up all the blood and moisture. Turn it over another 15 minutes. So it sucks all that up. And then I take obviously the bloody towel, put it in the bin. I get another towel, pat it down. Then I put a bit of oil on the steak, just a little bit, not much. We're talking less than, say, a teaspoon and a half on each side. Use the back of the teaspoon, spread it around, put the steak rub on there. And the steak rub I've got, I tried it on the picanha steak last week. I only have steak about once a week because I'm not posh.
Yeah, oh, I can tell you what price the steak is here too. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
£5 for a bloody steak over here, mate, which is about $7.50 for like a 200-gram steak. 200,
That's,
250
over
gram.
here, it's like a 16-ounce steak, which is like 2-pound steak here, probably about $30 for a good cut of beef.
£2 would be about a kilogram.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm talking about, say, about a quarter of that for £5, or
That's
say
too
six,
expensive.
seven,
It's too
£5 or
expensive.
$6 or $7 for about a quarter of that.
And that's for like one person kind of thing.
Yeah, it's based on
Yeah.
one person's steak, and we're
Yeah.
talking. But that's a ribeye or a picanha, and that's not even going into fillet steak and all that bollocks.
Oh, yeah. I can't imagine what like a beef tenderloin would cost these days. I haven't looked up beef tenderloin since
Oh, the worst one
Trump
at
got
the
Trump.
moment.
Like I haven't looked up beef tenderloin since Trump.
Oh,
It's
the worst one
gotten
over
too
here.
expensive.
The worst one over here with the inflation, mate, is fucking lamb. Lamb is retardedly expensive. Whole leg of lamb, £40. That's
40
about $50, $60 for a whole leg of lamb, which is
something
about,
like that.
yeah, it's retarded.
That lamb is something
You say,
I haven't really cooked with very often, so I don't know prices on that, but I do know chicken, and I buy chicken all the time. And
oh, I
2
do
years
too.
ago on sale, it was like $1.50 a pound on sale. These days,
Oh, we still get
it's
that,
like
but that's like
$3 a pound on
wings.
sale, and I look at the chicken that I'm getting, and I go, I can't. Yeah, it's
What are you
it's
talking,
like
wings? Are
old.
you talking drumsticks or what?
Whatever. It could be chicken breast from Tyson or Purdue or whatever. That's I'm sorry, not Tyson. That's cryo wrapped at the store. It's wrapped in the
Oh,
plastic
yeah.
stuff, and it's like this 8 breasts for $8, and I'm like, that's insane.
A breast.
You gotta take it.
Chicken.
So
And then,
that was back during Trump. Now it's like $16 at least for just 4.
wow, that's like quadruple. That's like, yeah, 16 for
Well,
4.
it's more like it's more like well, I'm kind of overestimating because of tax and things like that, but it's more like triple. It's not quadruple. It's more like triple. The other thing that's driving my mom crazy because she loves seafood is the price of crab has gone insane. Like she would be able to get a 16-ounce little It's like a little jar kind of thing, but it's
Well,
plastic.
crab meat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, like clean crab meat, and that's what I use to make my my crab cakes. And she'd be able to get that for like $20, and now it's like $56.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. The inflation stuff hasn't actually hit us as bad as it has hit you guys in the States. But that's
Well,
pretty
I'm
bad.
happy to hear that actually, because it's getting better on here, and people are going, "Oh, well, just buy some pasta for Thanksgiving. Don't buy a turkey because you can't afford it. It's not anything bad about the government. It's you, the human being that lives in the United States. It's your fault for not having a job that allows you to buy a turkey for Thanksgiving. No, it's the government's fault. It's the government." Like what? They said
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
making
not
this up.
wrong,
They
mate.
said
You're
this.
not
They
wrong.
said this on the news. They were like, instead of buying a turkey because you can't afford it because it's too expensive, that's your fault. So just buy some pasta instead. It's like, no. If the inflation weren't where it was last year during Thanksgiving, we would be able to afford turkeys. It's like, don't blame us because your government sucks.
Oh, don't get me wrong, our government sucks. We have had inflation in certain areas, she'll be one of them, that apparently is going to get sorted out. I fucking doubt it, to be honest.
Well, I hope it changes. Like that. Hope and change, and then hope for change. Obama, hope and change. And we're back at it. And the same thing happened during
Well, it's
Obama's
Obama's
administration.
term. It's Obama's turn. Biden's a puppet. I mean, did you see Obama's speech the other day?
I've seen every single one of his. No, I haven't
I,
seen his the other day, but I saw some gaps that he made. He's constantly doing that. And what I don't understand is, does no one remember when he was vice president? Because that was kind of his thing, was saying stupid shit. And he did it. I lived in D.C. when he was vice president. Like I was there from 2007 till 2012. I remember, and apparently no one else does. He has been a dumbass for a very long time. Like this is not new.
it's probably since brain surgery, I would imagine.
I have no. There's nothing up there.
They probably removed it. Dude, Moira, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go to the little boys' room, so please talk to Bush because we've both
He's
been.
gonna go to Lou.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Lou, mate.
Well, I'm at
Let's-
least at the stream and
Well, I can actually.
in the chat that we love them and we will see them.
Oh, you're
another
ending the
time.
stream?
Oh, I'm still going to be here. I'm just in this broadcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not booting you out like that.
Hang on.
I can go to sleep while y'all talk. I don't care.
I'll give a
but-
like to the stream. I didn't do that before. Why didn't I do that before?
But,
I
yeah.
bet. There you go.